All right, hello everyone. Happy Sunday. Hope you're all doing fantastic. We're back on the case again. I'm joined by Sumner. All right,
Hey,
hello
hey.
everyone. Happy Sunday. Hope you're all doing fantastic. We're
Yeah,
back on the case again.
we're
I'm
back on the
joined by
case
Sumner.
indeed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hearing a slight echo, so I'm assuming there it is. That's where echo's coming from.
Oh,
No, it's no, it's my it's my
yeah.
YouTube. I'm hearing a slight echo, so I'm assuming there it is. That's what.
Right, I see.
Yeah, it's my YouTube. And I think it's my YouTube. Ooh, I hear it again, so I think it's also.
Right.
Let me check my stream. There you go. Mute audio. There it is. Ooh, I hear it again, so I think it's
Okay.
also. There you go.
Yeah, I'm not seeing any bleed coming through from my speakers.
It's definitely me. Yeah, because it's like I have
Okay.
the
Yeah, I'm not seeing any bleed
apparently
coming
the
through from my speakers.
it's definitely me. Yeah, because it's like I have the
Yeah, I'm not seeing any
apparently it's streamed together YouTube, and I think my Twitch is not live for some reason. Let me just okay, Twitch is off. It's streamed together YouTube, and I think there's one more source. All right, there's one more source that's also causing echo, so I need to find that. And it's right here.
We're
Boom.
live on my end for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm live. Yeah, I'm just keep subtitles displayed until mouse click. Yeah, that's the best. This is probably the best feature of all time. This is right here. This is legitimately the best feature of all time. Please, Kia. That's I'll stand by that. So
yeah,
we're up.
that's yeah.
Yeah. So as Summer probably said to streams, yeah, her birthday is up soon, so give it up to the birthday girl. She's old enough. She's old enough to have 2 slices of cake. Yeah. 2 slices of cake.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh Lord.
All the slices of cake.
All the slices of cake. Yeah. Oh boy. So we're continuing the case of Catherine 2. If you have missed the first one, it is saved as a VOD on the Outerhaven YouTube page. I'll post the link there. Just I'll pin it. I'll post it and pin it so you guys can see if you missed the first one. It's not that long. It's like unironically, we got it kind of quickly done in 2 hours. Which I'm like, oh wow, it worked out. No problems whatsoever. No like computer blowups. No we accidentally soft lock ourselves into oblivion. No, which is a good thing, by the way. Yeah, because Lord knows that I've watched too many one-shot ad videos, and I see a soft lock and I died inside. I'm like, yep, I know that pain too much.
Definitely, but those are mainly older games, And so when speed running, then they're they're more likely to break games because they're trying to break them intentionally.
Yeah. And it's just crazy. It's just crazy in that regard. Oh my god.
Catherine 2, we're basically investigating a murder of a famous local author who has seemingly been murdered by a serial killer who is also,
Yeah, and this person has. Yeah, and this guy has went on various ways of killing people. They went from let's see, from stabbings to hangings to whatever, and then we also now think it's linked to a really burning. Yeah, and now we think it's linked to a super designer drug. So that's fun.
And the kind of way that it's clear that it is a serial killer is that they're leaving like a mirror, scrying mirror, broken scrying mirror at every.
Yeah, those broken obsidian mirrors.
Yeah. They're leaving that at every crime scene. Yeah.
We also found Eileen back. She got the cute short hair, and we have confirmed Kathy fumbled it. So for all those out there knowing for who had played Kathy Rain 1, yes, she did fumble the bag. We can openly say she fumbled the bag.
Yeah. They're no longer a crime investigating duo, sadly.
No.
At least for now.
For now, yeah. It could change, yeah. Look, if she doesn't put a ring on it by the end of the game, I'm gonna tell Clifftop Games an angry letter. Like, you broke my waifu pairing. It's over. It's over. It's over.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Agree on that.
Oh my god, look at all the because we did so much investigating day 1, we have so many locations to go to now. Oh god.
Yeah, we could only go to the library and to Kathy's apartment, I think, before.
Yeah,
mostly,
we can.
And now.
Yeah, now we can go to the church. We went to the newspaper yesterday. I'm gonna downtown just before we meet that the pimp guy. I forgot his name. Lionel. Oh god. All right, let's go to Meadow's trailer. I want to meet Meadow, the person who's hanging out with Eileen. Let's see.
Right, yeah.
If it wasn't for the
She was
atrocious
also like
backdrop, those could have actually provided some
the other
cozy
place that we
ambiance.
needed to find. She knows something about that.
Yeah, she knows about the poetry, the Club of Heart thing.
Yeah, that thing.
Not gonna lie, I do love the background art for the game. I do like this is a real painted RV. Besides the oil problem here, like a little oil slick problem there, but everything was great.
Good selection. I'm partial to cacti myself. Oh god, that thing is hideous.
Ah, the opposite of what I think.
Not a big fan of the flower, but roasted seeds? Yum.
I actually don't like sunflower seeds.
Oh god, that thing is hideous.
Oh, so okay, we're just gonna walk up to the door. Okay, there's something else we can do here.
Oh, my lord.
Oh my wow.
Did I step in something nasty on my
I
way
think the
here?
game is coming through a bit
Have you
choppy on
attended
my
to your
end.
root chakra
Ooh,
lately?
let me fix that.
Video-wise.
I
Okay, let me
can't
try to
say
fix
I've been
that.
keeping tabs on that one.
Oh, you're such a treasure. Oh, how do I put this? Your root chakra is dog shit. It's a really crappy chakra. If I was a doctor and we were talking about your knee or shoulder, I would suggest just cutting it off. Just cut it right off.
Wow, she really doesn't like you, yeah.
Tell me how you really feel.
Wow, Meadow
Yeah.
has
Thanks for asking.
some
My
really
chakras are in balance, from my toes all the way to the top of my noggin.
Oh god.
That's just peachy. Look, Eileen told you I was coming, right?
Oh, you're her! Oh, that's marvelous! Oh, wow. Okay.
What the heck is going on?
She's high out of her
I'm
mind, yeah.
sorry, but I can't have such blatant
It does
discord
seem
in my
that way.
home. Take this pendant, love. I need a single photograph of you wearing it. Lotus position. Find a place in nature touched by
Are you
fire,
serious?
earth,
I'm
and
gonna-
wind.
Oh my
I have
god.
no
Oh
idea
my
what you
God.
just said.
This is a very
Buddy.
yeah.
See you later.
the forced puzzle.
Yeah, that
What a weirdo. If I want her help, I guess I need to find a spot to take that photo. Fire, earth, wind.
I think it's still a bit choppy, by the way.
Oh yeah, let me try to fix that. I think it's because there is the Discord video happening, which I'm going to remove because you're watching it through there. It's probably that's
Yeah.
so I'm going to remove that.
I just need Discord for the audio.
Exactly, yeah. Maybe it should be less choppy now. Okay, I'm going to do a quick walk around. Boop, 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 boop.
No, it's still choppy.
Let me see. What's the? Let me go for the. We go here.
It's on. Yeah, it's on the stream together.
Yeah.
It's choppy on there.
Let me see.
Yeah, the last time it just worked.
It worked. Yeah. Let me try to see here. I'm not using a web camera. Please.
No, that might be better.
Hmm.
It might be better now.
Oh. Okay. All I did was walk into the adjustment and just check the performance.
I don't know. Right now, the mouse moving seems okay. At least I think. No.
Okay. Oh, my mouse is stuck there. I'm not even doing anything. I'm actually looking. I'm trying to fix the performance. See what's this? Yeah. Let's. Okay. Let's check. All right, let me switch to the high because I'm at 1080. Let me go to 900 for video quality, and then hit done. Let's see if it seems okay with there. Yeah, let me see if anything else. Other issue. Camera. I'm not using a camera. By the way, not on camera, but yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's too hot. No, exactly. No, it's like there's a button that says choose webcam. I'm not using the camera. I'm an avatar, so like yeah, that's not a camera. So I'm checking out what issue they're saying. It's like yeah, it's performance issue detected. We string together issue. Automatically adjust the performance of rendition. You can make additional changes below as desired.
It's not saying anything about any performance issues on my end, but I could
Yeah,
definitely
me not. Yeah,
notice.
I'm totally confused. Yeah, I'm trying to think what's causing uh the issue. So it's like I'm doing a little because I'm not even
Yeah.
using anything. I'm not even using anything for this at all. I'm not like stream like I'm only using the stream setup. So okay. Oh, I see. Okay, I see it. Looks fine. Okay, looks fine. It looks fine now.
Yeah, right now it looks good with the mouse moving at least. So maybe walk around in game and yeah,
Yeah.
that definitely seems a lot better. But yeah, now the
Cool.
thing is that I don't have the game audio anymore because you ended the Discord stream.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah, that's
Unless,
why.
wait, I got an idea. I got an idea. I'm going to use my college education here. College education payoff time. What if I? Okay, am I hearing myself multiple times? No. What if if I use the audio from here? Hear the audio? How about now? Do you hear the game audio?
No, no,
You hear the game music?
no.
Okay, so it has to be Discord audio. Okay, so let me try.
Yeah, I don't know. It's the string together feature is a bit weird. It feels
Yeah,
like, or at
c-
least I know how it's supposed to have audio there.
yeah,
Seems like it
because
should, but
it should. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let me try it now. Cause let me just look through her inventory. She'll talk in her inventory.
I call her Judy, the most stunning lady this side of the Mississippi. She's my electric go-to gal when things get rough.
Anything there?
yeah. So the audio was fine, but now the game again seems slightly choppy. Less bad than before, but
Oh boy, what a pain. Cause we're doing like 3 things at once. What if actually, let me try something. What if I'm gonna end a Discord. Don't use Discord at all. I'm gonna go here. Okay. Okay. Can you hear me through what's it called? Through this thing? Ba 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 ba. So, Okay. Okay. Can you hear me now? Summer, can you hear me now? Yeah. Oh no, tech issues. A lot of tech issues to be precise. Let's see. I'm visible here, so I don't know if Summer can hear me or see me. I think her avatar disappeared because he's not in the call. So I'm decided to move everything over to here, see what happens. I hear you, cool. I can't see you on my stream, so that's the only thing. Because now I'm um, using this. So give me a second. I got an okay. So my idea does work.
Okay.
Okay,
Can you hear me now?
I hear you perfectly fine now. Yep. I just can't see you because you don't have an avatar. That's about it. But here's my brilliant.
Yeah.
But here's my brilliant idea, right? So to fix this, because I actually tested it, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna gonna do another call for you and do a call with you on Discord and just mute everything on Discord. I'm just gonna mute everything on Discord. Just gonna mute myself. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. Just mute on Discord. Your model will still be there. You'll still be. Oh no, Discord doesn't read it that way. That's dumb. Okay, so let's see if I just do unmute and then mute my Discord.
Oh, now there's an echo.
Now there's echo. Exactly. That's what echo. That's where it comes from.
Yeah, that's Discord.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. And then mute the audio. Now you should be able to. Let's see. How do you mute the? Now, how do I deafen? I hit deafen. No, I just want to. If I deaf myself here and I go here, I'm able to talk. So, yeah, I think the problem is like, yeah. It's terrible. It's terrible. You can't. It only has one audio source, so it's only designed to read that way. Unless, no, I could. I mean, that's for me. For me, all right. So, yeah. For me, I can do what's the thing called? What's it called? I'm able to do virtual camera to just make it work, but then it's like still a pain in the butt. So basically, Summer had to be a floating head. Had to be a floating head because we can't use Discord. We can't use Discord because Discord, even if I unmute, like Discord because I have to be seen. This is crazy. Actually, give me a second. I got an idea. Give me a second. Okay, let me see if OBS will recognize this. No, OBS will not recognize me as that because the virtual camera only works. Yeah, it will only work if it's inputted, so it doesn't work. Okay, so yep, all right, so kind of screwed on that department. I'm kind of screwed on that department. Yeah, yeah, you have to use. Yeah, exactly. Like it worked last time, but now it's just like it's a. Oh boy, what a pain. So
I'm just not sure yet if I'll be able to hear the game. I mean, I can definitely see it and I can hear you.
Yeah, I would
but
have.
I don't know if you can hear the game.
Yeah, I was trying to see how you can make sure you'll be able to hear the game, because it's like that's about it. So I need to get my apps. Let me try something else. Let me try one last ditch effort idea. So here. Now, if I do this, I'm echoing, I think, right? No, I'm not. I don't hear myself echoing at all. Now, I can hear, you can talk, I don't know how you're going to be, if you're seen on your stream, but you're there. But can you hear the? Let me go back to the game if you can hear the game. Do you hear the? Let me just put myself.
I call her Judy, the most stunning lady this side of the Mississippi.
No game
She's my
audio,
electric
unfortunately.
go-to gal when things get rough.
So you don't hear
Darn.
her talking about her stun gun. Okay.
Not hearing anything.
All right. So it's a stream together. It's not a stream together issue. You can't hear the. Yeah. So it doesn't.
Yeah, I don't know how it's supposed to work with audio.
Yeah, exactly. Give me a second. I'm gonna try
As
Discord.
the
I'm gonna.
volume is too low, but no.
Yeah, I was gonna say is the
I'm
volume.
about to screen share volume to max, and it's.
Yeah. Give me a sec. I'm gonna try some. I'm gonna try one last thing. Yeah. Okay. Now let's try it. Let's try this. Now let's try it this way. You don't have to mute yourself. I don't think unless you're. Oh God. No, no Amazon. I didn't order it. Don't worry about it. Okay. So Okay. Go back to cat. Let me go back to here. Go back to Catherine. And you should be able. Maybe do you
My
hear it now?
Michiru instant camera. It's loaded with plenty of film.
Did you hear us talk about a Michiru camera? I'll try. Let me try again.
Yeah, but
I call her
I can hear
Judy,
now, but
the most stunning lady this side of the Mississippi. She's my
I suspect the game
electric
is
go-to gal when things get rough.
I don't know why. Would it,
Uh,
I don't know why would it reach. Maybe just let's see. What? I think it's because it's streaming to two video sources. That's probably why. Let me see. Let me see what. Yeah, because it's like because I'm getting like setting and it's like your whatever, not camera. Nameplate.
Can you just share your desktop audio on Discord without sharing the whole screen?
Let me check that. Sure.
Playing your desktop audio through Discord?
Yeah, let me try to do that.
That might be the solution. There could still be a desync, but well, as long as it's not too bad.
Let's see if I can share my audio, but without the accuracy of the camera. Let's see.
There's always some technical issues, aren't there?
Yeah, let me see. What's the way to share just the audio? Now, if I could just share it. Now, how do you do that share? More options. Voice and settings. The video.
Yeah, I kind of meant just like having desktop audio as like an input. But yeah,
I'm using
What?
headsets. That's why it's probably because I'm using headsets. It's probably I'm trying to think. Yeah, so I'm trying to think of.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Yeah, let me think. Let me think of something. Actually, yeah, let me just put this on.
Let me see. Let me see if I can try to fix it on my end by just grabbing the video from Discord. After all,
Let me see something.
maybe.
That's my yeah.
Can I do this?
Let's try this. Okay. All right. So let's see. Let's see. How's everything now? Let me just click an item.
It's Eileen's business card. Eileen Summers, junior reporter. There's a Bible quote printed on the back. You will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. John 8:32.
Oh. I'm trying to do a display capture with only a certain part of.
Yeah. Right now is I just did the for stream for
Or just.
yeah, for stream audio. What I just done is I went to audio output and I said desktop audio capture. And I was like, okay. So it's like,
Now it's showing all of my Discord, which is less than ideal.
yeah. Let me just remove my Discord. Stream whatever. Let me see. You can't hear any audio. Oh, excuse me. Okay, let me try turning the game on, and let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. All right, I'm gonna click my.
My lighter. Used to belong to my dad, but now it's mine. Plenty of fuel inside.
How about that? Did you hear her talk about a lighter?
Oh, okay. I think I know what I need to do. Okay, so I can. No, not grab that. Oh, here.
No, I don't think that's what
Can
I
you share
wanted.
your video on Discord again and stop sharing it on Stream Together?
So stop sharing the video on stream. Just do Discord. Okay, I'll do that right now.
Yeah, because I'm trying to just grab it from Discord, but just only show that part of the window.
Fantastic. I got it. All right. Stream together on Discord. Let's go. All right.
Because it don't work so well otherwise.
Yep. It makes me laugh because to do okay, cool. So that should work, right? Next.
Okay, just can I? OBS, please cooperate.
OBS, please do the right thing right today. Day of my daughter's birthday.
Yes, OBS.
Oh god. Is anything I learned from The
Okay,
Godfather? That line is
I'm
perfect.
getting it working. And then I can make this full screen. Okay, this is gonna be. I think this is gonna have to put away.
Okay. Next time, if we do this in the future, next time we'll just do it this way. We'll have to sit with you. I'll set up earlier because last week, oh, fantastic. This week, absolutely not. The worst day of your life. Like,
yeah. I don't know. I was hoping that it would work out just like last time, but
yeah, it was like, oh, what a great hitch. It's like, and Switch is like, you thought so. Got him. I bet there's somebody on Switch to that today. Got him.
you
But,
never know.
But hey, yeah, so you can put on the pendant anywhere, and you have to be near Earth, Wind, or Fire or something. So, and this is her meditating pose. It won't work. Yeah.
Yeah. So now it's all looking in Sonic fine. Finally.
Fantastic.
Almost
Okay.
an hour into the screen.
All right. Yeah. If we have time in the future, in the following weeks, we'll do it this way. It'll be it's longer, but forget it. We're only going to use the stream together, so both our chat can combine. So that'd be great.
Yeah,
So
now that I have it set up, it should be okay.
fantastic. So we gotta go somewhere with
I
Earth,
just
Wind.
forgot
Yeah.
to do that.
Gotta go somewhere with Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Yeah, so she wanted us to go into nature, I think, and get in a lotus
Position. Yeah.
position. Yeah.
Oh, this is the place of the demo. I remember this puzzle.
Yeah, this is the murdered offers.
Yeah.
Hey there, buddy.
Welcome, visitor. You may place your tribute to our lost legend, Deborah Sinclair, on this rock.
He sounds more like he sounds more
Oh.
dweebish. I thought he would.
Great. I'll get on with that in a minute. Who are you?
Name's Randy Mulkins, president of the one and only SSS.
SSS?
Sinclair Saga Squad, of course. From whence do you hail, fair lady?
Oh, I live over in the city. Cassidy.
I mean, which fan club do you belong
But
to?
I don't think the demo had voice acting. Right?
No, it did not. No.
Yeah, because I didn't expect this voice for him.
Oh god, no. But he sounded a lot dorkier than I thought he would.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I'm gonna go. This one sounds Chronicles Society. Something more
Sinclair
cool.
Chronicles Society,
Yeah, that's a good
of
one.
course.
Never heard of it. It must be local.
Yep. Yes, quite local. I'm Kathy, by the way. Kathy Rain.
Oh, that's a lovely name. It sounds like a character in a book.
I mean, yes.
I certainly have days when I wish I was made
Or a
up.
character in a video game.
Yeah, the video game. Yeah,
That's deep.
yeah.
Do you mind if I ask you a few things?
Always happy to talk to a fellow fan.
Fellow fan. Yuck. Oh no. We've gone meta. Exactly. It's super meta. It's like, you know, let me talk. Let's see. What you know about the
I want
birdhouse?
to ask him about that.
Okay.
That's a nice little shrine you've set up here.
Isn't it? People have come from all over the country to send Deborah off.
So, how long have you been parked here?
Let me think. 10 days-ish?
10 days.
Well, that's
some dedication,
buddy.
yeah.
Hey, thanks.
Definitely. I think I remember this conversation, how it goes well enough that I can dip out for just a minute to take a quick bio break while you go through this conversation with him.
No problem. Yeah.
That's a nice
Just
flower
moment.
pot over there.
No worries. I'll be here.
Deborah adored those. A fellow disciple of Buddha, eh? Rock on, sister!
Buddha. Oh God, that did not work out. So let's talk about Buddha. Let me see.
I don't want to show that to him.
Let me ask him about.
I don't want to show that to him.
Let me ask him about.
I don't want to show that to him.
Okay.
So it would be pretty interesting to have a look inside the cabin, huh?
Oh, I have definitely entertained the thought. Who wouldn't want a closer look inside the famous cabin of Deborah Sinclair?
The famous cabin.
So why not? There's no one else here. I won't tell if you won't.
That's so? I'm not sure your intentions are pure. Maybe if I knew you were a true fan of Deborah Sinclair.
Oh, but I am. I told you I'm a longtime member of Sinclair Chronicles Society. You know, the old SCS.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. Then I guess you wouldn't mind answering a few questions about our favorite author. Now, would you?
Of course not. That would be easy peasy for an avid fan like me.
I know the.
I'm
Yeah.
glad. Let me just dig out this old butte for you then.
The freaking quiz.
The official SSS membership application form.
A
Oh,
written
boy.
quiz? Are you fucking serious?
You chicken? Yeah, I figured you were just a poser.
A
Oh,
quiz.
shut up
Yeah.
and give me that thing.
I love her attitude. That thing. Yeah.
There you are. Let me know when you're ready
Okay,
to
back.
hand it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, this is a quiz. Yeah. How I know you're a real fan? I got the quiz. So I'm like, oh my. And I'm like, so we have to do a super photo and a quiz. Fantastic. I'd love to see it.
I don't want to ask him about that. I wonder if there's
Yeah,
still
so
any
we
of
don't have
Deborah's
to
mail
do the-
there.
Back and forth to the library again, I
If there
suppose.
was, the cops
Yeah.
must have
That's
taken
all.
it.
I see you brought drinks.
Yep. Perfect weather for some iced tea.
I mean, if he's been out
She's-
here for 10 days already, I would hope that he
Yeah.
has some hydration.
Iced tea. That's
Are
important.
you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
No siree. I'm a Buddhist.
Yeah, because you find out that he found the Buddha. What this one?
A fellow disciple of Buddha, eh? Rock on, sister.
Yeah. She's like he's so like he has the nerd voice, but he's so energetic and full of life. Like my life is great. I'm like, my brother, you are camping out a dead author's house. I don't know. You know what? Live your dream. Speak your truth, my king. Speak your truth. Speak your truth, my king. Oh
Do
God.
you know anything
Yeah,
about
I
the
mean, if
deacon
that's
who
how
was
you want to
murdered by
spend
the
your life.
Soothsayer?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know anything about those other victims. Sorry.
Sure.
Sure you don't, sure you don't.
Sure.
Do you know anything about scrying mirrors?
And not really. I just heard that they were connected to the murders.
And. Okay, that's it.
So, let's talk about Deborah.
My favorite topic. Don't mind if we do.
So, okay.
Do you know if Deborah was writing a new book when she died?
Oh, yes. Years in the making. Enshrouded in mystery. Now we'll never get to read it.
Do you know what it was about?
I wish, but no. Deb was tight-lipped about that one. All she stated publicly is that it wasn't a sequel.
Okay. That's all we know. Have you met her in person?
Have you ever met Deborah in person?
Oh, for sure. A bunch of times. Only briefly, though. At fan gatherings, book signings, and things like that.
Okay, so he you gotta write him off the list. It wasn't him. He just shows up. It's not him.
What's your favorite Deborah Sinclair book?
Oh, man. That depends on my mood. But I generally have a weak spot for her early experimental work, like Evermore and The Guidance.
So, her death. Do you know what happened?
Well, I follow the news like everybody else. I didn't think much of the killings. These things happen. But never in a million years would I expect poor Deb to become a victim.
Yeah.
So, do you know this?
When you
is
desensitized?
Yeah, exactly.
Supposedly, some maniac
The violence
came
is
out
okay,
here
man.
and stabbed her, right in this cabin.
As long as it doesn't
No
affect my
sign of
personal
forced
life.
entry.
Exactly.
So
Yeah, these
either
things
the
happen.
door was
Yeah.
open, or
That's not
she
a. That
let
is
it.
not a good thing to say. Like,
Any idea of who would want to do that to her?
Mhm.
Did she
Yeah.
have any enemies?
That's the best setting.
No, everybody loved Debbie. Whoever did this is a twisted, sick person.
We
Yeah.
still
Must be
have to consider the
so
possibility
sick.
that it was, you know, one of us.
A fan? No way. I refuse to believe that.
Well, what about the fact that one of the victims was killed on the anniversary of Storm Chaser?
yeah.
Yeah, that's an odd one. And not sure what to think. But in the end, only the killer knows why he chose that date.
Would anyone benefit from her death then? Some relative who would get the book royalties, maybe?
She had no close relatives, so I'm not sure who would be next in line. I'd be surprised if she had no written will, though. I bet most of that money will go to charity, benefiting Native Americans.
Okay. I got nothing to ask him.
Yeah, this guy is pretty cold about murder.
Yeah,
And
it's I get it's like I said, desensitized to violence as well as like, well, it happened to me, yuck, and just like bounce off like my brother. Please. This is scary. Well, anyway. It says a lot though, like people are like, whatever.
Do you know who Hannah Verdue is?
Oh, sure. She's a leading figure in the Cassidy poetry scene. I always try to drop by the Club of Hearts when I'm in town.
Okay.
Ah, I see. Have you met her?
Ooh.
An average guy like me? I wish.
He knows
I
the
see her
poetry
from a
club, yeah.
distance in her
Yeah.
club, but that's about it.
Also, I do believe. Okay, I know it's not much, but my bar is pretty low and stuff. I appreciate the developers and the writers referring to Hannah by the preferred pronouns. You know, that's a good thing. You know, all right, we're in there. We're in there. We're doing all right. That's the first step.
Have you heard of a drug called Pyre?
Character indeed, yeah.
Yeah.
Nope. Never heard of that.
Never heard of that. But you sure know about murder, buddy.
What's your opinion on the Club of Hearts?
Only that I love the place.
Okay.
Have you heard of the
You guys
Azure
weird
Sky Motel?
statements.
Yeah, he's a bit. Yeah.
Azure Sky. Azure Sky. Nope.
That facial reaction, he knows something. But maybe later.
I'll let you get back to your reading.
Don't be a stranger.
I guess I need to read up on Deborah. There's probably some useful information at the library.
Alright, let's see if this will work.
Well, look at you. Getting your Zen on, sister?
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
Didn't we have to get a picture of Kevin
Yep.
like that? Maybe he...
This
Could I
place
take
has
a
got
picture for
earth
us?
covered, but wind and fire? I don't think this photo would cut it.
Nope, not here.
Okay.
that was the best location, and the guy said he's a Buddhist, so he would know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We just need to make some adaptations to the scene.
yeah, like burn a house down.
A healthy lavender plant. Smells nice.
That would have the fire covered for sure.
Yeah, I mean, we do have a lighter. We do. Okay.
Now you see a tornado in the background.
That's in the background. Oh God. Although, like, I think Photoshop wasn't invented. This series took like '99. It could have just photoshopped it.
I think that's roughly when Photoshop first came out. Oh, yeah, pretty early days for that kind of software.
Oh, we know this one. It's Yapon tea, and this one is lavender. You gotta spell lavender right, because my English is terrible. Lavend. Is it?
Do you just remember that from the demo, or?
No. Because look, no, because of
A healthy lavender plant. Smells nice.
it's a favorite plot.
Right.
Yeah, as well as they put newspapers together. Newspapers. Yapon tea.
Right, the Yapon tea.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
I just gotta remember how to spell, because it was like, I don't remember how to spell. Lavender, wrong, it's ER, see? And
Yeah.
Yaupon tea. Now I gotta look at the rest of those problems, the rest of those things, and to make sure if I'm right.
It's funny how it says a glass of Yapon tea, because normally when drinking tea, we're talking about drinking it from a cup, right?
Yeah, exactly, yeah. Yep, I spelled it right, yep, yeah. Yeah, because apparently tea is the new wine, I guess. I as a coffee drinker, I guess I'll get that respect.
Shoot, the cops didn't leave the door open. Just my luck, huh?
The cops didn't leave the door open. You thought the cops would be like, yeah, just...
It's got a lock on it. Guess Deborah didn't want people snooping through her mail.
I'm just gonna...
My expert lock-picking set. Not many locks can withstand these little fellas.
Hey, what the heck do you think you're doing?
Don't be a snitch!
I just removed some cobwebs. Surely we want Deb's mailbox to look presentable.
Oh, God. You got the spider, though, right? It's dead?
Sure. I squished it good.
Whew.
Okay, he's a snitch. Dude's a snitch. I don't like this guy. Like, come on, man. I'm trying to break... Like, you're illegally staying with someone on a dead person's house. You were about me picking a lock?
This place
Criminals.
Probably isn't set up for year-round occupancy.
Yeah.
Like, oh my God. It's like, alright, I'm gonna break it.
Quite some standards.
Like, doesn't want me to be a criminal like these guys.
Ugh, just as I feared. An old cabin like this doesn't have a tumbler lock. Maybe Randy has some idea on how to get this open?
Alright, let me see, could I...
A healthy lavender...
Let's see, No.
I'm wearing it already.
Alright. He's got his iced tea right there.
Hey, Randy?
Yep.
Alright, let me ask you about the...
I wonder if there's still any of Deborah's mail in there.
I doubt it. If there was, the cops must have taken it.
So it would be pretty interesting to have a look inside the cabin, huh?
Oh, I have definitely...
So why not?
That's so?
Oh, but I am.
Oh, I gotta do the quiz, yeah. Okay. Okay, I forgot to do the quiz.
Yeah.
Oh. Alright, I got... Look, which, by the way,
Get back to your...
to be fair, that is kind of... Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Moral. Exactly. But it's like, this is like a little bit moon logic-y. Oh yeah, if I want to break in your house, let me pass a quiz. Say what? What? Like, is that how... Yeah.
That's typical adventure game puzzle.
Typical adventure game puzzle. It's like, yeah, I want to break in your house. Let me. Here's a quiz. So, I'm sorry, what?
Yeah.
The
All
librarian.
Gucci then, right?
Yeah, it's all Gucci. Yeah.
It proves that I'm a big enough fan.
Yeah.
Hey there. Back again.
Then it's
Can I
totally
get some help?
acceptable.
Certainly. What can I do for you today?
All right, I'm here to ask you about this quiz.
What do you make of this?
I know for certain that Deborah's adoptive father is Sebastian Willis Sinclair. I'm not sure how that relates to some kind of pseudonym, however. I can't shed much light on the other queries, but the computer at the end of the hall might be useful.
Got it. Thanks.
Yeah, we had to look into some news articles again, I believe.
Yeah. All right, I'm gonna ask him.
I don't want to show that to him.
Like, if you know any place.
Thanks. I'll come back if I have
Maybe
more
he
questions.
knows how to get it, how we can get
Very
our
well.
root chakras
Good luck.
in order.
Yeah. Oh God. Like I have to like again. Like I think I have to burn, like legitimately burn her house down, take a selfie, and that's it. Richard or
And then
Frostburg.
The wind just has to pick up a bit.
Yeah. Like, hey Randy, just wave a bit. There we go.
Richard Roxburgh. Does that name say anything to you?
No, I don't
Doesn't
recall,
to me.
man. No, not to me. If you put more details, if you know the person's name.
Well, Morals Australian, I believe. So maybe.
Maybe, yeah. They would know more about that actor. We gotta. Alright, so I gotta do this quiz. Deborah Ghost written a book of one novel. Okay, so let me just type in Deborah Sinclair. Oh. Alright, let me type in Deborah Sinclair. DBRA. No, you gotta type the whole thing.
Surname.
Surname here. There we go. Okay. We're looking for a book they worked on. It goes from someone else.
Yeah, a book that has a different author than Deborah Sinclair.
Mm-hmm.
She ghost wrote a chapter of it. Oh, here we go, I think. No, that's
Stephen,
a biography.
the autobiography Unbound. No relation to Blackwell, of course. Yeah.
It might have been a reference, maybe.
Yeah. Oh god. I like how like I'm too Blackwell pilled because I love those series. So I see it every like, oh, that's a Blackwell reference. Like, no, it's not. It's a Blackwell reference. I know it. He's an
Mainly
Australian
great
actor.
game, so yeah. Dave
Rake
Gilbert's a wonderful guy as well.
Yeah, Rake. Oh, let me. I can check on Netflix if it's actually an American Netflix.
Rake. Yeah, no, I don't know Rake. But I don't keep up with Netflix well these days, so.
No, I feel like Netflix have made, like, I don't know. I feel like a lot of streaming service has made slop. Let's be honest. Like, there's more slop TV than TV that like compelling. Like, okay, tangent here. Squid Games is a really good show. Season 2 and 3 are terrible because they forced them to do it because they made so much money. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah.
And by the way, I am not against Squid Game season 2 and 3 existing. If you just gave it like more time, he could have clearly made a better, compelling story than that. That's it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're milking everything they can now. Like everything that makes it big enough, they only focus on that, and anything else just gets tossed by the wayside, no matter how much promise it has.
Yeah. Let me type in Stephen Collins.
Collins, I guess, because it said that you
Yeah.
have to enter the surnames. Oh, here we go. Yeah.
Ah,
That's-
the Mauve affair. I gotta remember that. Okay, so let me write that down.
Mauve. I always think mauve is a really weird name for a color.
Yeah.
Like it's a shade of purple, right? I believe.
Is it brown? Or is it mauve? Oh my god, I'm not that bright.
Purple or blue? I think, or
Oh.
kind of somewhere in between that or something. I think, but yeah,
It's called the
really,
Mauve affair, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I spelled it right. Cool. Let's make sure I have it right. I'm not really good at coloring, so actually, you know, I'll do a quick... Oh, I did spell it right. Cool. All right, the next question. I do like the computer saves your thing, so next question I'm going to look up.
Let me look up the color mauve. Yeah, it's pale purple.
It's pale purple. Okay. It's another color that's brown then. I forgot what's with M. But anyway, it's probably thinks of those. In between the Jenny Payne series, Deborah wrote 2 other books, so they have in common. So in between Jenny Payne, the Jenny Payne series, you have to figure out 2 other books, what they have in common.
Yeah, just check by year of publication, I suppose.
Yeah.
Which they are, and then read the synopsis, I guess, to see what they have in common.
Yeah. Sinclair. Okay, Jenny Payne 1, Jenny Payne 2, Jenny Payne 3. So it's 1989, 93. Terrible years. 87. Yeah, terrible years. The night, like, no, it's a running joke. Like, everybody, like, the 1980s are great. Terrible years. Terrible. 1980s are great. Terrible years. Oh, let's see.
Stone Chaser was in between.
This
2
one's
and 3.
about Native Americans. Let's see. The Guidance is 78. Evermore is 1980. Sorry, that doesn't count. The Ones of the Wild is 83, which is not in between this. Sorry.
Yeah, so it's gonna be one earlier in the alphabetical order.
Yeah. Afflicted, 91. 93, yep.
Yeah. Native American again?
Native American, I'm gonna put Native American.
Dead Ends Meat, I don't know if you looked at that one.
Oh, sorry.
That's- Damn, more recordings. That's fucked up to hear.
It was very harrowing. The Squid Game writer being screwed out of the series, one payout, so he got straight. He lost 6 teeth. Jesus,
That is fucked up.
that's messed up. I mean, 95,
Yeah, that's
95, 93.
so typical nowadays.
Yeah, it's
So
messed
Dead
up.
Ends Meat, what is that also about Native Americans?
Oh, it came out 95, and Jenny Payne 3 is
Oh, it
93.
came out 95. Okay, so yeah, then it's just Storm Chaser and Afflicted, and those both have
Native Americans.
Native American. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna write. Yep. Now comes the hardest part: the pseudonym. Hint: the adoptive father.
Yeah.
So let me type in Native.
I mean, it was the other
American.
Willis Sinclair, I think the surname was. So maybe we need to look up Willis.
Yeah, actually, let me ask him again. Just to be sure. That's terrible. I mean, the thing is that, like, to be honest, the show is great. It's phenomenal. It's one of the best. It's like, it's definitely compelling, but it's like, milk it. It's like, my brother in Christ, I lost like 6 teeth for this TV show. Maybe you should give me a break. Make another one. Executives, man. Like, literally, I'm not even joking about that. Like, make another one. I lost 6 teeth. Another one.
One more thing.
Yes?
Like a random tangent. I generally believe this, like, I'm not being spiritual. I do believe that as time went on, there has been a less respect of the arts and more monetization of the arts. I think people just want to monetize arts and not respect it. That's why they're not. Because, like,
Unfortunately, that is entirely true.
yeah. I'm not even trying to be that guy. I'm not saying art can't be profitable, but I don't think art was designed to be profitable. I don't think art can, like, generate infinite money. I'm sorry. Even the best can't make infinite money.
Yeah,
What do
I
you
mean,
make
that's
of
the
this?
whole problem with today's
I know for
capitalist
certain
society
that
and
Deborah's adoptive father is
you
Sebastian
know, all the
Willis
incentives
Sinclair.
for companies
I'm
to only
not
care
sure
about
how that
money.
relates to some kind of
Yeah.
pseudonym,
Everything
however.
else.
I can't shed much light on the other queries, but the computer at the end of the hall...
Got it.
Wait, I'm sorry,
And
guys.
then the
What do you
value of
mean?
anything is
I know
as
for
far as it's going to make
certain
money.
that Deborah's adoptive father is Sebastian Willis Sinclair. I'm not sure how that relates...
Got it.
All right, so type in Willis. All right, you're right. You're right about the Willis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's...
Thanks.
Very well.
But yeah,
Unfortunately, that's just in the world nowadays.
yeah, exactly. It sucks. It's like I know tons of horror stories about the animation community and animation. Is that like the reason like people complain like, oh, the animation art style, blah blah blah. This is like, you guys don't know anything. Basically, animations have a lot of animation companies obviously have learned to simplify their art style because they're trying to streamline how fast they can get the show out or how easy it is to produce. Sometimes that takes more priority than artistic variance, if that makes sense. Like, if a show can be made like with, I want to say, by using like four circles and 3 colors, that's what they want. And I don't mean as an insult. You can, minimalism is great, do that, but it's like that's the intent, not the design. Let me type in Willis.
Mm-hmm.
Willis. Oh! D. Willis. Independent woman, troubled history, brooding town, haunted, drawn together in the wilds of the frontier. Was his father also a writer? This looks like a book that he actually wrote in '63.
Yeah.
Beyond the Sunset
So,
is D. Willis. Of a rugged Wild West, Clara Morgan, independent woman who needs no man, fights Jake Turner, bad man, and a gunslinger, and for freedom, and a journey in the West.
I think we could be looking up with all these names, Turner and Morgan.
Yeah, I'm trying Morgan.
Seeing if anything else that could be related to Deborah Sinclair.
Yeah, and also I don't think Francisco, please don't sue don't sue D. Willis for taking your idea.
Jake
Nothing.
Turner. Jake made me think of Rosewater.
Exactly. Yeah, Jake. Yeah, Jake. Jake Atler. Yeah.
Morgan Turner.
Yeah. Let me try Morgan. Nope. I think it's
the other book then.
Yeah, maybe the other book. I think it's because if I type in Sinclair, her first book was 78. Her early books, the guy told me, was Evermore. So Evermore is 1980. His earliest book was 1980, 1978. So I think it's D. Willis, and the reason why I think it's D. Willis is that all her books are late 70s to 80s. If I type in Willis, Beyond the Sunset is 94. That sounds like it's a time period. Oh, go
There
ahead.
was also a book in 95, I think, that's just under her own name.
Oh, let me check that. Let's see.
One of the bottom ones, I think, in the list.
Unbound is 96.
Thorns of the Wild. No, that's 83.
Sinclair,
93.
83. 91. 95. Dead Ends Meet. Yep.
Yeah, that ends.
Yep. So it's definitely D.
Hmm.
Willis.
I mean,
Pi
it's
is the key
I'm not
now.
sure about it, but yeah,
I'm gonna
definitely,
I'm gonna take that guess, like D. Willis.
Yeah.
D. Dot. Sorry, L-I-S. Yeah.
I mean,
Okay.
it feels like they kind of toned down the fan somewhat, because in the demo he was like, oh my god, like over the top, super mega fan, and a bit,
Yeah, he was.
aggressive
Yeah.
about
Oh yeah, he in text form he felt more annoying than in his voice form. So Maybe whoever gave the feedback for that, I appreciate all of you for that one. He's still annoying, by the way. We get the point, but yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Gonna save it here. Yeah, save summer stream because it is technically in the summer. It's technically this. Oh no! Oops, sorry. This is a drag, not a click.
Here, I finished your stupid quiz.
Wow, that was insulting.
Told ya.
Yeah, that's,
Now, how can we get that door open?
Yeah.
Well, a spare key could be around here somewhere.
A spare.
Yeah, any idea of where Debbie could have put it?
You know, this makes me think of Thorns of the Wild. When Johnny was trying to enter Miss Goodman's house, the key wasn't just put in a flower pot. It was buried in the dirt.
Well, it can't hurt to try.
Thanks. Thanks, Randy. You're the best.
Moment of truth. Score.
it's certainly something.
Well, we got something. Thanks. Thank you, quiz. The quiz. God. I'm trying to pick that. Let's see. He'll stop me from picking.
Checking the mail too, huh?
Yeah, I figured there could be something useful in here.
Good idea. I'll keep a look.
Now he's my best friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've proven yourself to be a fellow super fan, so now he's like, chill with whatever you do.
Nothing but a stupid brochure
It's all for the
inside.
greater
What a
good, right?
letdown.
For,
Yeah, I guess being is okay. Oh! Whoa, look at those a group
These are the
photo.
local rangers, huh?
group
Probably
photo
not
of
worth trying to
Rangers,
question any of
that's
them
all.
right now. They're as likely to be tight-lipped about Deborah as the cops. I'll keep the brochure, though. Might be relevant later.
Yeah. Enjoy your time in Bear Creek. Alright, it's time to break into someone's house. Let's
This
go!
is a spare key.
Woo! Break in an entry, baby. Video gaming.
Definitely.
Alright.
This was where it got kind of intense in the demo.
Yeah. Oh! There it is. Oh, but there's potato chips here, by the way. There's a disgust, like, straight up murder, potato chips.
Yeah.
Definitely know what I'm like. Oh wow, like look at all these crumbs. Like you could tell, like unironically, you could tell who is that OCD neat freak in your friend group or anybody. Oh my God, those crumb potato chips. There's a dead body here. These potato chips.
If that was Deborah's, it would have been taken, so I guess one of Cassidy's
Parodies,
finest had
you
a
know?
severe case of the munchies.
Severe case of
The munchies, yeah.
Way too clean of a workspace. The cops must have taken everything. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I feel for you, Deborah. She was clearly stabbed when sitting here. The
Holy
killer
shit,
must have
balls.
been showered in blood.
Yeah.
In a remote place like this, I guess they had plenty of time to clean up and escape.
So you can take a photo of the
They
stabbing.
have plenty of time to clean up and escape. They sure didn't do a great job at it as the sofa is still soaked in blood.
Yeah, maybe they murdered out of like psychosis, and then like they also had a panic because they murdered in a psychosis.
My Michiru. That doesn't need a photo.
I guess it's more like they didn't care to try to.
To cover it up, yeah. It's normal to leave a gore splatter couch for how many weeks it's been. Yeah, it's perfectly. It's like it adds to the decor moral. It adds to the decor, you know. Like, oh, welcome to my lovely cabin and the murder. Welcome to my. Oh God.
So normal.
Ooh.
My trusty makeup brush, an oh so important part of stopping my face from making children run and scream.
Mm-hmm.
Too
Wow.
thick. I'll need something small and thin
When
to
did
pry
you start
loose.
caring about that, Cafe Rain?
Yeah. Exactly.
Girl.
It's like I'm like I don't want kids looking and screaming at me. Like, okay.
I mean,
Let's
Oh,
see.
that's a perk.
Can I pair it with a? Yep, I can pop up the key.
Whoa. It's an obsidian shard. This must be from the mirror left at the murder scene. My trusty make...
Oh my god.
Not a bad idea, but it needs to be powdered first.
Yeah, the
Gotta get
typical
some.
brushing for fingerprints.
Yep.
Good idea, but I should powder it.
Okay, so
I
I
like how
got.
you can also do that in the Crimson Diamond.
Yeah. God, that game's like. I need to stream myself playing the game. It's so good. Oh, cheap viewers on. Time to get banned. Bam. Okay. Sweet.
Also ban on because it's that wasn't. I don't think the bot was automatically banned in my chat when you did it.
Yeah.
Looks like forensics left a
Weird
little
how to
pile of fingerprint
share
powder
chat
here.
works.
Yeah. Did I take the powder? No, you did not. Oh, you didn't pick it up? That's weird.
Looks like forensics left a little pile of fingerprint powder here.
Moral has a good point. There could just be a line of tourists and fans
Alright,
here
I've got
just
plenty of powder on
come
my
Also, all
desk.
the
Yeah.
windows are
Yeah.
open where the massive line of tourists gawking at. Like, look, everybody, the deaf sofa! We love deaf sofas here!
I should have a closer look before I try.
They won't let you skip it. You have to do the full animation back to back. That's crazy.
Wow, there's an actual print.
Uh-oh. We got something that the cops might not have.
All right,
Yeah.
gotta be careful. There we go. Nice clean print. I'll grab the shard too.
Yeah. How do you hide from this guy? I don't think-
Good day, officer.
Oh, no.
Mr. Mulkins, the forensic seals have been broken. Are you responsible?
Jeez, this guy's intense.
Me? Of course not. Look at me. Do you think I could even manage those stairs?
At least he, yeah.
I will investigate.
Investigate.
Don't go anywhere.
As if I get far.
That
Ain't got a
wrong.
rocket
That
strapped
wasn't
on
your
a back, you know?
Ever the quipster, Mr. Mulkins.
This guy, this man hates his job.
Shit! I can't let him come in here
He's
and
getting
find me.
really annoyed by the super fan. Uh-oh.
I think
hide.
I think that was wrong. I think he walks in. I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it.
I don't remember where we're supposed to be hiding.
Yeah.
Hey! Hold it right there!
Yeah, you're supposed to hide. Yeah. You're supposed to.
Don't help me hide.
Right behind the door?
That won't help me hide.
I forgot when I'm supposed to hide.
No.
That won't.
The desk.
Hey!
Just to hide in the desk, I think. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Not enough space to hide.
Probably the only place. Oh no.
That won't help
No.
me.
Behind the sofa, the couch on the right, the fireplace.
Oh, the fireplace too.
That
Yeah.
won't help me.
The
That won't help
bookshelf.
me hide.
Hey!
Oh,
Hold it right there!
I actually thought the. Yeah.
That won't
Yeah.
help me.
The door. But it doesn't seem to be working that way. I think it's like you
no
hide
way.
first behind the sofa, and then as it moves in, then you kind of.
Oh no,
sneak
no. I
out.
think. Oh no. I think I remember this puzzle.
All right, yeah, you have to
You
lock
lock
the
it.
door.
Yeah.
Hey! Hold it right
Yeah.
there!
Hold it right there. Yeah. This big. Yeah.
It's interesting that she wasn't crouching as she closed the door, because he might have been able to see her through the window.
Yeah.
So yeah, we had to prevent him from getting in the first place.
The who's gal for us? I never heard that term.
Phew.
Who's gal?
That was close.
Yay, evidence destroyed.
Yeah, we did. We
I
did
was
destroy.
also
Yeah.
kind of thinking about that.
Yep. Can
I
I
mean,
take?
You have the shard of the obsidian scrying mirror, and you have the fingerprint from it, but you.
I also
I mean, how
apparently.
can you prove the fingerprint came from that?
Yeah. Also, apparently, I lost the my what's the thing called? My makeup powder brush. Like, okay, it's not in my inventory anymore.
Just
Okay.
some
that
old-
was used.
The door's locked.
How does that get used?
Yeah, I got
Like,
used. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, it was just a one-use item, and then it's adventure game logic. No
Yep.
longer needed.
It
It's out of the
blew
inventory.
it blew up.
Better lock this up.
Close one, huh,
At
Kathy?
least you didn't rat us out.
Sure was.
Hmm.
Thanks for the assist, Randy. You're the man.
Thanks, Randy. You're the man.
Shucks. Couldn't let a fellow fan get in trouble.
Oh, you know what? Randy's cool. I mean, you have to prove it, but you know, he wouldn't stitch that hard.
People have come by to
If
pay
I
their
had seen
respects to
that
Deborah.
ranger, I would have waited out of sight for a moment to see if anyone would come out of the cabin.
To be
That
fair,
would be the smart thing.
you're using real detective work. That guy's not a real detective. Don't worry about it. That's not make him
True.
super.
I suppose I could light a candle, but it wouldn't feel right.
Fair.
I didn't know her at all.
What? Okay, so I thought about Earth, Wind, and Fire. Light her candle, do the pose. I didn't know her. Like, take an adventure logic.
Hmm.
Chirp free must be lacking tenants at the moment.
Mm,
I mean, maybe we should try to find out if there are any other viable locations where we could get that lotus
Randy?
position picture.
yeah,
Since we haven't explored it.
that's true.
That's a nice little shrine you've set up here.
Isn't it? The people have come from all over the country to send Deborah off.
So, how long have you been parked here?
Like all day.
Holy crap.
Hey,
Yeah, 10 days on just iced tea. That's good living.
I don't want to show that to him.
But that
I'll
reminds
let you
me.
get back to your reading.
Hmm.
don't be a
I don't want to show that to him. Those must create some cozy ambiance at night.
No, that's not wind. Anyway, look at another location. Let's go. Go somewhere else. Oh boy, let's see.
Apologies for the yawning.
Yep. I guess we can go to the Jane Doe.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
So this was where someone had been found murdered, and we don't know who it is.
Yep.
There
we
is
are,
wind
Carlton
here.
Hill. This is
Yeah.
probably worth the trip.
And Earth, technically, I guess.
Yeah, but where's the fire?
Inside our soul.
Oh, neat. I can see my office building from here.
Yeah.
So neat.
Can I walk further down? Oh, wow, somebody.
Ooh, okay.
This must
Here
be
we go.
it.
Now we're cooking.
This is where they found Jane Doe.
Yep, Earth,
Right,
Wind.
burning. Jane Doe had been
No
burned.
obvious clues.
Death.
I'm not sure what I was expecting, but I guess there isn't much to find in this place.
There also might be an obsidian shard to find around here, perhaps.
True.
Something that has the fingerprints, maybe.
Graffiti tags.
Well,
Yeah.
it ain't city concrete if it isn't covered in spray paint. Well, it ain't city concrete if it...
Doesn't know what these tags mean. It's a cigarette.
Hey!
Whoa!
You're not supposed to be here!
It's a free country, you nut job. Step
Well-
off before you get hurt.
Yeah, this is a junkie.
Your face is all wrong!
Yeah.
Take it off!
Oh god.
Stun gun.
What's this, the root chakra?
Yeah,
What's
stun
wrong?
gun.
And now it's our face.
Christ.
Thank god we had that.
Cassidy junkies never disappoint.
The face is all wrong. Take it off.
Take it off. It's like, whoa, 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 yeah.
I'm
I'm
not
gonna
getting
eat
near
your
that
face.
nutcase again.
Yeah.
Thanks for the assist, Mr. Log.
Yeah. Maybe they'll renew your whole thing. Yeah.
I already looked here. There's no.
Such a peaceful scene to now make that picturette.
Found inner calm after a violent episode. Yeah, this actually works. Yeah. There we go.
I've got earth and fire present here, but I didn't quite catch the wind.
Okay, let me try again. It's a timing puzzle. The wait 2 year. There.
That should be it. I better get this back to Meadow.
Woo!
And we killed the guy. We did it.
Woo!
It's kind of weird.
Murder, we did murder.
I mean, it's weird. It's weird. He's you hear him. He's like sleeping it off. Like, yeah, like, nah, dude.
I think it's more than just sleep.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Don't do drugs. That's easy. Just don't do drugs.
At least she could have called like an ambulance or something.
Nah, let's avoid that. You know what?
Totally
That's unironic. That's how it's like problem solved. Like, wait, what do you mean problem solved?
Wow, look at you! You're positively glowing!
I just killed somebody.
Thanks,
Yeah.
I guess.
Because I killed a guy.
Picture you wanted?
Oh, that's okay.
So good work,
Your
Chakra.
chakra is well taken care of. Oh, aren't you supposed to have scars, though?
Scars? What are you on about? I've got plenty of emotional ones, if that counts.
Yeah.
Oh, never mind. I must be confusing you with someone else. Have a seat, love.
She's giving me what the hell, yeah. Like, yeah, she's giving me vibes. Like, what's going on here?
I don't want to show that to her. What do you know about the Soothsayer?
Quite the enigma, aren't they? A soothsayer is a seer, a pursuer of wisdom. An obsessive search for truth often leads down a dark and twisted path. Perhaps that is what happened to our killer?
So do you think the Soothsayer is legit? The business with the mirrors isn't just for show?
I mean,
Oh, I'm just a silly Wicca. But wouldn't it be goofy to go through all of that trouble just to make everyone think there's something they're not?
Yeah, I guess.
she knows a little too much.
What do you know
The
about
sus indicator is going too high.
Soothsayer victim?
I don't stay up to date on murders and stuff like that. No offense.
Yeah, I live in a van, and I stole your girlfriend. That's literally what she did.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings
I
Catholic
live in
Church?
the van.
Yeah.
No churches
Down by
for
the
me.
river.
Certified heathen over here.
Certified heathen. Yeah.
We should form a club.
So close. Sort of.
So, Eileen tells me you know a thing or two about scrying mirrors?
You could say that. I am a practicing clairvoyant. What do you want to know?
What can a ceramic be used
What can
for?
a scrying mirror be used for?
A scrying mirror is a powerful artifact that can be used to channel the astral realm, perform divination, and even commune with spirits.
Ah, can you walk me through your scrying process?
Sure. First off, the room should be dimly lit, preferably by candlelight. I like to use sage smoke to cleanse the air, and then I establish a protective circle to keep any negative energies at bay. I gently place the mirror in a steady position where I can look into it without using my hands. I make sure that the surface is clean and polished. I sit down, relax, calm my thoughts, and close my eyes. I visualize my intent, the knowledge I seek.
Okay.
When I'm ready, I open my eyes and gaze through, not into, the mirror.
I see. And this is when you're supposed to get the visions?
With some patience, yes. The scrying is not always successful, mind you. Spirits are a fickle bunch.
Why is obsidian used in traditional scrying mirrors?
That's a question.
Because of its rich mystical potency, of course. Obsidian is strongly grounded in the astral plane, which makes it ideal not only as a vessel for divination, but also for protecting the scryer and cleansing any negative energies.
So it's pretty much spiritual duct tape?
Spot on, sister.
Where can I get a
Sure,
scrying?
that's the way to describe it.
Yeah.
You're in luck. I have a spare one right here.
Thanks.
Someone I don't like left it after a botched divination, so I'm
Wait,
totally
wait,
fine
wait.
with giving it to you and pretending I never saw it.
Sure.
Botched
Thanks.
divination, huh?
Yeah, exactly. You
Oh,
going
and
into that?
just so you know, this is just made of painted glass. All serious practitioners use obsidian mirrors, so don't expect too much, okay?
I'll try to keep my expectations in check. Can we do a scrying session together?
Sure. I charge $250 per session. I can pen you in next week.
Oof.
Whoa.
I think I'll pass on that one.
That's a lot of money.
Do you know the Azure Sky
Yeah.
Hotel?
No, not a motel enthusiast.
$250 a
Ripping
pass.
people off.
I know, yeah.
Have you heard of a drug called pyre?
No, good old shrooms are my kind of high.
Sounds about right.
I can see that. Not a fan of psychedelics myself.
Yeah, I just do
This guy's
cocaine,
got
friend.
a truckload of emotional baggage. Way too much fuel for bad trips.
Yeah.
Do you know who Hannah Verdue is?
Of course. She's the one and only queen of the Club of Hearts.
Yeah? Are you two friendly?
Oh no, I'm just a mere patron at her club. I would be surprised if she knew I existed.
So that's what the money goes for? $250?
I
Okay.
see on this poster of yours that you're familiar with the Club of Hearts.
Holy.
Yep. It's one of my favorite spots in the city.
Yeah? What's so great about it?
Oh, everything. The vibe, the poetry, the people.
Everyone who's talked about it
Sounds
talks about it
interesting.
being such
I'm
an
planning to
amazing
check the
place.
place out tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
That's
super
sus.
neat. I'm sure it'll do wonders for your chakras. They're still pretty crappy, you know.
Yeah.
Oh, you
I
were
bet
saying
they
like
are.
chakra is so good now.
She hates
Liar.
you. Liar, yeah. I hate, I've always hated
Do you
you.
want this back?
You should hold on to it. Your chakras still need a lot of work.
God.
What's that glowy thing on your fridge?
Don't worry about that. It's perfectly harmless.
Okay.
This incense here is, pungent.
Mm-hmm.
Thanks.
Hey, Reno,
You wanna
you
know
want
the
to something by?
secret?
Sure.
Smelling
know
salts.
that.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I guess
I
ask
don't
about
want to
it.
show that to her. Nice dream catchers.
Thanks, love. I made them myself.
She's kind of like a snotty hippie. She's like, I'm actually better than you. You pores. Like what? Like I feel like she was okay. I feel like she doesn't call people poor people. She says the pores, like with a hard S. The
Yeah.
pores.
I
Oh,
only charge $250
$2.
per sale.
and you live in an RV? I'm like,
See ya.
what?
Bye now.
Is there anything else I can ask her about? I don't think
Hey,
so.
I realized I had a few more things to ask.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Come sit.
Let me see. No, I can't ask her about Eileen. She does keep all the news.
I don't want to show that to her.
She gave me one.
What do you make of this?
Oh, my goodness.
What?
Oh my
This
goodness.
is thoroughly infused with trauma, highly destructive energy. Be very careful with it.
Okay,
Did
okay.
you just show her?
The Obsidian Shard. Let's see. I thought she'll be able to.
Alright.
Yeah. The poster.
Do you want to see the photo I took when I, relined my chakras?
Oh, no need. That photo was for you, not me.
I hate you.
Wow.
I hate. I think I don't.
Unnecessary.
I don't know who I hate more. You or Art. You or Art are my top two people I hate so far. The cop, he's just a cop, man. He's just a cop.
Not a big fan of the flour, but roasted seeds? Yum.
I think I hate her more than Art. Like, at least Art is like very outspoken about his assholeness.
Yeah, that's kind of. She's like,
He's just like, I'm so much better than you, but I'm not gonna be.
I'm gonna tell you, super nice about it. Yeah. Oh God. Let's go to the church. We'll go to the church. Yeah.
There's always the same truck chasing her while she's on her motorcycle.
True.
The serial killer is actually hot on her trail, trying to keep her from.
Oh man.
Oh.
It's a priest. What's up?
Priest.
Hey there.
Not a
How's it
deacon,
going?
but a priest.
No time to chat, young lady. I gotta get this old bird up and running. You'll have to come back later.
Engine trouble? Can I help?
Maybe so. As long as you aren't a complete dimwit.
Jeez!
That toolbox?
Yeah, what about it?
It's real simple. I'll ask you for tools. You hand them over, one by one.
No problem. Sounds easy enough.
Good. Just don't hand me the wrong thing. That would be an abject disaster.
I think I can handle it. I
Abject
happen to know a
disaster,
thing or two
not an
about
object
engines.
disaster?
That's it. There should be smooth sailing then. Let me know when you're ready.
All right, I'm ready.
No, it's a
What do you
spinner
need?
string. Well,
Hand
that
over
was
the
fine.
medium-sized wrench, will you? Not the rusty one.
The medium-sized wrench or the lowest one. That's a wrench. I can look for a medium-sized wrench.
I see.
Not the rust.
Sizes 6, 8, 11, 12, 13, 10. But not a rusty one.
Can you repeat that?
Medium wrench, not the rusty one.
Okay, so the rusty one is 21. That's large. That's 12.
It's 12, yeah.
13.
There's an 11, there's a 10, maybe the 11?
Yeah, I'm going for 11. I was thinking 11 or 13, but yeah.
No, 13 would be the biggest. Not the rusty one, yeah.
All right. Now something to cut a wire and check the voltage.
Some of the cut
So
the wire.
multimeter is for the voltage. Cutting wire would be pliers,
Okay.
I think.
Can you repeat that?
Or
All right. Now something to cut a wire and check the voltage.
Okay.
there's also
Pliers.
something that looks like a cutter. Yeah, the cutting pliers, indeed, yeah. Not the generic ones. I think the cutting.
Yeah, I know. No, that's a rag.
Definitely not the rag.
No, I wish my fiance was here because she knows way more about tools than I do. Like, hey, honey, help me solve this puzzle. Like, okay, I gotta do it on my own. Cutting pliers? Was it? Cut the wire should be cutting pliers, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's the right number of tools.
Oh, you can select multiple tools. Oh, okay.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, that part is handled.
This
Give
pretty
me the
sure knows
regular
its way around
pliers
engines.
and then the big Phillips screwdriver.
Oh no, my fiance. So my future father-in-law. He worked as a handyman. He was superintendent. He fixed elevators. He knows a lot about tooling, electrician, all that stuff. So my fiance knows a lot about that as well. I know jack squat about this stuff.
Give me the regular pliers and then the big Phillips screwdriver.
I think he wants a generic pliers in the top right.
Yep, and then he want what you said, Phillips screwdriver.
The big Phillips screwdriver.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that?
Give me the regular pliers and then the big Phillips
Big
screwdriver.
one. Okay, I just want to be sure because this one. Wait, this one. That's Phillips. Okay, so I'll hand them both of them right there.
Yeah.
Nice.
Now I need the key set, the mini wrench, and the other big screwdriver, not the one you gave me before.
The key set.
the mini wrench, so that's the smallest wrench, I guess. And then a big screwdriver that isn't Phillips.
The mini wrench.
There's a screwdriver in the top left as well. The mini wrench is in the bottom left.
Mini wrench is the bottom left? Right here, this one, right?
No, you're on the screwdriver, but it's a wrench next to it.
Oh, it's a wrench. Oh. And he needs another
And then the big screwdriver that isn't Phillips. So yeah, this one I think. I think that's it.
Yep. We fixed the car.
All right, good. We're done with that phase. Let's see here. Hand over the rusty wrench. Something to bash with. And the small...
Oh, now he wants a rusty wrench.
Yeah?
So he wants that, something to bash.
No, it's gonna be the mallet. Was the small flat screwdriver?
Can you repeat that?
Rusty wrench. Something to bash with, and the small flat screwdriver.
Yep.
So that should be in order?
Mm-hmm.
I got a 6-inch bolt here, a real oily little thing. First, I need something to clean it with, and then a tool to grip it properly.
Yeah, the rack. And now for gripping, I would think a plier, but could be the adjustable wrench.
Yeah.
He said it's a small.
Can you repeat that?
Bolt.
I got a 6-inch bolt here, a real oily little thing. First, I need something to clean it with, and then a tool to grip it properly.
A gripping tool? I think it's adjustable wrench.
Yeah, if it's a bolt, it's probably the wrench indeed.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would try that. This toolkit is like a mess, so we should really organize this better.
Hand me the other type of screwdriver. Same size as the last one you gave me. Also, I need a wrench 2 sizes smaller than the last fixed size wrench.
2 sizes smaller than 12, that's a 10.
Yeah.
Can
and
you
a small Phillips driver, I think.
Let's have the other screwdriver. Same size. And drop a couple of inches from the last fixed size wrench you gave me.
So I gotta hear it again.
Can you repeat that?
Let's have the other screwdriver. Same size.
The other screwdriver.
And drop a couple of inches from the last fixed size wrench you gave me.
What screwdriver did we give him last time?
I think the small Phillips, but I'm not entirely sure.
No, we gave him a flat screwdriver.
Small flat.
Yeah, we gave him a flat last time. So he wants the other
Then
screwdriver.
it's gonna be the Phillips, yeah. Small Phillips, I think, in the bottom left.
This one? You sure? It's not gonna be a... Let me repeat again.
Can you repeat that?
Let's have the other screwdriver. Same size. And drop a couple
Same
of
size.
inches from the last fixed size wrench you
So if
gave
you
me.
gave him the small flat screwdriver last time, then now it's small Phillips,
Yep.
I think.
And what else he needs?
Can you repeat that?
Let's have the other screwdriver. Same size. And drop a couple of inches from the last fixed size
Okay,
wrench
just screwdriver
you
and
gave
wrench.
me.
Okay, I thought he needs something else. Screwdriver and wrench. Oh, this is a puzzle, if anything.
I think that did it.
Ooh.
Hit the ignition, lass.
Yeah, that was more than I expected, but...
Yeah. I said like 50 times, come on. I mean, wait, yeah.
I prefer to go by Kathy, but thanks.
I didn't quite catch that, young lady.
Oh, never mind.
You don't say the Lord's name in vain. Yeah. That's what
Now I think I've deserved a little chat.
Yeah, I was
You're
supposed to say
Reverend
that.
Winters, right?
Indeed. Hugh Winters at your service. And who might you be?
The name is
Kathy's like,
Kathy
yeah,
Winters.
Kathy's
I'm a private investigator.
edgy.
Oh,
Yeah.
I see.
The edgy atheist.
Another one. Very well, ask your questions then.
Another one.
Quid pro quo.
Yeah.
I did you a favor, now you do me a favor.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me about Deacon Townsend? What was he like as a person?
I can, if you call him Ben. That's what he always preferred.
Oh, sure, I will. What was Ben like?
I'm glad you asked, because these days most people know him as Ben, the murder victim. Isn't it a tragedy how a man's life's work can be so utterly overshadowed by his final moments?
You ain't wrong about that.
Ain't wrong about that, yeah.
Perhaps you can help me get a more nuanced
Maybe you should
view?
think.
I'll try. Ben was a good man, a good Christian, and he always managed to stay optimistic despite leading quite a difficult life.
Difficult life.
I shouldn't say. He wouldn't want me to share all of his secrets. But trust me, he carried great pain.
Fair enough. Did he have any immediate family?
Yeah.
No, and he never married. He had distant relatives out of state, but as far as I know, they were estranged.
Okay. Next of kin?
Never came into play. He had a written will and left everything to charity.
Got it. Thanks.
Dang. So, this guy went to God to alleviate himself from his personal sufferings. Hey, works for people. But what was he suffering from?
Care to tell me about your church?
Well, the King of Kings is a Catholic church with roots nearly as old as the city itself. These days, we're a fairly small congregation, around 200 active parishioners.
I see. So, how long have you been a priest here?
10 days.
On 30 years.
10 days ago.
Oh, wow, that's a long time.
I suppose so, yes. But I've been nothing but content here until the murder. That is, things will never be the same.
Yeah, I can imagine. I don't want to ask him about that. I don't want to ask him about that. I don't want to ask him about that.
His car.
Glad we managed to resuscitate your old bird, even though I rarely tinker with anything that has more than 2 wheels.
Biker, born and bred, are you? I used to drive a Zenkai in my younger days.
Ooh.
Oh, no shit. That's neat.
You surely be cursing from the pastor, but
What's
okay.
that building next to the church?
Oh, that's the church rectory building.
Forgive my ignorance, but what is a rectory exactly?
A rectory houses the living quarters for the serving pastor, me that is. And it also contains office space and guest rooms for other important members of the congregation.
Yep.
Didn't know about that latter part.
Yeah, yeah.
You've got quite a nice plot here in the middle of the city.
I suppose so, yes. It wasn't that special when the church was founded, but the city grew quite quickly around it when the mining in this area took off.
How old have you been mining? Hey, old man.
I don't want to show that to him. Care to tell me about your church?
Well, the King of Kings is a Catholic these days.
I see.
Come in.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
He sure loves to be vague.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't want to ask him about that.
The stained glass window? Okay.
Do you know the Azure Sky Motel?
Never heard of it.
What do you know about Rose Taylor, the first Soothsayer victim?
Except for Ben, I don't know much about any of these murder victims.
They're all only paying attention to the murder of the one person that they care about personally.
They're pagan instruments used for millennia. It would seem to me they have some ritualistic purpose for the Soothsayer.
What makes you say that? Couldn't they just be a signature or a decoy?
No, I was there. That room, it was a place of sacrifice.
Oh.
The view of my departed friend was a monstrous display. I shall never forget it.
So, the reason I really came here was to ask about the Soothsayer.
Very well, go ahead.
Were you the one who found Ben at the scene?
Yes, I was. In the rectory. Right here behind us.
Do you mind if I have a look inside?
Yes, I mind. It's my home. But the police already ransacked the place, and we had the whole room refurbished for the reconsecration.
I understand. Can you walk me through what happened that night, then?
Well, I came back late after traveling. The front door was
That's not
unlocked,
sure when
which
back
is
then.
unusual, but not overly alarming. I entered and kept quiet in case Ben was asleep, but it didn't take long for me to notice that his bedroom door was wide open.
Oh.
That's when my eye caught the shadow of his hanging body. I ran up to the doorway and saw him on full display, and, well, I froze from shock. It was immediately clear that there was nothing I could do. He wasn't moving.
Right, he
wasn't
was
making
hung,
a
right?
sound.
Yeah, he was hung, yeah.
His face was blue. The world didn't make sense until I got my bearings. Took a small step and heard the cracks of broken glass under my shoe. Saw the mirror shards and I realized that he didn't do that to himself. Someone must have done it to him. I carefully backed out of the room, called the emergency services, and they arrived shortly thereafter.
Did you notice any other relevant details in the room?
No, like I said, I was in shock. My friend was dead. Murdered.
Murdered.
I needed to get the authorities there and...
Murder most
I had to go
foul.
pray.
Yeah, exactly. Most foul.
Understandable. Who do you think did this to Ben?
I don't know. But he had plans to meet someone that night. A lost soul, he said. I never inquired in detail, saw no need to ask more. Now I obviously wish I had.
Did Ben keep records of his meetings?
He did, but none were found. So I can only assume the killer disposed of them.
That's odd.
Sounds likely. Was there anyone that he was seeing like this regularly?
I'm sure. I wouldn't know any specifics. I haven't been involved in that work lately.
What do you do then,
Thanks.
Mr. Pastor? Like, anywho. Alright, that's. Ew.
Have you ever heard of a drug called pyre?
I haven't, no. Why would you ask that?
Drug tests have shown that the Soothsayer victims had pyre in their bloodstream when they were killed.
That's preposterous. Ben wouldn't go near anything like that. He didn't even drink coffee.
Covertly drugged then, maybe? Or coerced?
Something along those lines. The Ben I knew
he just went out to party.
Yeah, it was a fun time, you know, a little Jesus believing there, a little pyre here, you know. It's fun for the whole
You
family.
just had to go
Do
loose
you
for
know
once, you
Hannah
know?
Verdue
Yeah.
is?
All those lost souls you need
I
saving.
don't know.
Yeah.
Do you know who Hannah Verdue is?
I don't know.
That was that was a hard no.
Do you know the Club of Hearts?
It may come as a shock to you, but I'm not the clubbing type.
And with that purple, with that sweater vest, I don't think so. But you could be.
I don't want to show that to him.
I mean, if you went to a party and you saw a priest there, you'd be like, damn, he's hardcore.
All right.
Yeah,
that's all.
exactly,
I'll
like-
let you get back to the repairs.
Very well. Take care, young lady.
All right, looks like that's all I'll be able to learn about the deacon here today.
Okay, so we've
Let's
exhausted
not get
this
into
area.
crazy ideas. The priest is right here if I have questions.
Yeah.
For now.
Thank God. I prefer to go Kathy. What'd you say? Oh, nothing. Yeah, you don't.
The King of Kings Catholic Church, established 1904.
This is a full church area. It's been a while. I've seen churches have, you know, rectories. These are common, but like a church, a rectory, and there's a full graveyard service.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, that's.
It's kind of nice that the game indicates like we're done in this area for now.
Yeah, like yep. No, we gotta go to church. You gotta go to church. No mo. All right, let's.
Yeah. The lost
I can't. The
presence
club doesn't
of
open until
the
Friday.
church.
Yep. Oh, this time it's a
my.
yellow car. It's not a trucker this time. I guess we gotta go
That's-
down. Oh, Eric. Let's go and find Eric in Vernon Street. Vernon his life.
Who
Whoa.
was Eric again?
The Eric Taylor, the husband of the Rose Taylor who was killed.
Right, yeah.
A missing
Rose
cat,
Taylor was the
roommate
nurse.
wanted, junk for sale. Oh, and a Rachel complaining about neighbors blasting satanic death cult metal music. I gotta meet this neighbor and maybe bring my boombox for good measure.
That's just vindictive.
Kathy still has some edge after all.
Yeah.
Nothing but overdue bills. I don't think that's worth tampering with. Standard issue forensic seal. If somebody unauthorized is caught breaking this, they're going to jail.
Mm-hmm.
Notes left from friends and family. Nothing in particular stands
I don't know
out.
if I've ever seen a forensic seal like that in real life before.
They usually make big giant tape and they would have somebody standing over it. Back in the, I guess I would say if you live back maybe the olden days, people like, you know, oh, don't go there, there's a seal, you get in trouble, you know. But
Standard
you know, people
issue
know.
mail slot. I have the same type back at the office.
Yeah. Now it has to be guarded, or people are like, whatever.
Exactly. Yeah. Whatever.
Oh, rooftop.
Rooftop. Yeah. Frag.
Frag. Boy, this person gets around. I've seen their work all over town.
You know, frag. It just came to me. That's the
Eric?
reverse of Gar.
Sorry you had to die like this.
Garfield.
Garfield.
All dried up. No surprise, it's
Garf.
been months since the murder. Tons of spent candles. After dark, this little shrine must have looked quite nice under candlelight. I think I'll save my
This place
climbing
could
quota for
represent
later.
wind and fire, but not
Yeah.
Earth, I think.
Not Earth.
Unless the flowers were not so dead.
Yeah.
Tons of spent candles. After dark, this little shrine must have looked quite nice under candlelight.
Hmm.
Pretty tasteless if it wasn't here before the murder.
Can you take that ladder up to the top of this?
Oh,
bit? I'm
I tried. I think I tried that, and she said she got her climbing quota for the day.
I think I'll save my climbing quota for later.
All right. So that means we don't need to go up there.
I guess we're breaking entry. I guess. Yeah, I guess we're breaking.
I
entry.
always wanted to get a chance to use one of those things. Make a real mess somewhere.
That's not what we should do, but I support.
The room with a cross on it, that's probably the person who's
Eric
like,
Holloway.
they're playing symphonic death music here, death metal.
Yeah.
Rachel Wang.
Wow.
Wow. What's up, Rachel?
Mrs.
Dumb
Wang.
Jesus, huh? Guess they'd get along with Eileen. The next door neighbor of Eric. No reason to bother them unless I have reason to believe they knew Eric well.
Let's see. Any other person? Who they said plays satanic
Missing
music?
cat, roommate wanted, junk for sale. Oh, and a Rachel complaining about neighbors blasting satanic death cult metal music. I gotta meet this neighbor and maybe bring my boombox for good measure.
Yeah. Let's see if I can break it. Just break an entry. So.
My expert lock. I don't think so. Too risky. This area is very exposed. Besides, the murder happened months ago, and that was up on the roof. I doubt the cops left much in the apartment.
Oh, okay. That's unironically. That's kind of fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair, but how is this area very exposed? There's no one here.
Not sure why I'd want to do that.
Can I knock on her door?
The next door neighbor of Eric. No reason.
Damn it, Kathy. Of course we need to bother her
Yeah.
and play some satanic death metal.
Oh God, bring my boombox. Yeah, that will bring her out. Yeah, Eric was pushed off the roof. They thought it was a suicide, but he realized, after a couple of days looking at it.
It's totally Rachel.
Mm-hmm.
It's all generic condolences. Except this note here. I miss you. It should have been us. May God watch over you. R.W.
Oh.
No.
Oh, that must be Rachel Wayne
It should
downstairs.
have been us.
I should go have a chat with her.
They're gonna commit suicide? Oh no.
Hmm.
Oh no.
That could be interpreted in multiple ways.
Yeah. I hope it's not the suicide one.
Who is it?
Hey, I just want to talk about Eric. I'm a private investigator.
No, no. No more detectives. Please, go away.
Well, that went well.
What?
I guess she doesn't trust people in my line of work.
Let's play some satanic death metal music. That'll make her.
Oh god, yeah. Yeah, now you see, yeah. Pretending to be Eileen.
Hey, it's Rachel, right? I dropped my card in your mailbox. I just want to talk.
Because she believes in God, is
You're
her
a
always.
reporter? What do you want?
Only to talk to you about Eric. It's for a story. A respectful one.
Oh, I suppose that would be alright.
I'm glad. Could you open the door? It's hard for me to hear you out here.
Did you wash your hands? I can't risk getting any germs in here.
Oh.
Of course. Can I
Germaphobe.
come in?
No, I prefer it like this. I have a weak immune system.
Sure.
Effie looks
no
so
problem.
Christian with her blue hair and
Okay.
eyebrow piercing.
Ask
Yeah.
some questions then.
To say I'm a modern Christian. So she's probably a germaphobe and also a shut-in. That probably explains a lot of her tendencies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What can you tell me about yourself, Rachel?
Well, my family is Korean. We belong to a Methodist church. As for me personally, I guess I'm not that interesting. I don't go out much.
You don't really
Due to
know what
your
the
immune
Methodist
system?
church is about.
Yes, not that
Methodist
any of the
church?
doctors believe me.
Their rejection of
Believe in
Calvinism.
Satan.
That's the basic it is, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
What do you
okay.
do to support yourself then?
I've been between jobs for a while now. I get help from my family in the church.
The Kings.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
I've heard of it, but I belong to a different church.
So, let's talk about Eric.
All right. What do you want to know?
How great it is.
What was Eric like as a person?
Oh, he was just such a kind, loving man. Not a bad bone in his body. He had so much going for him. But then bad things happened, sending him down a dark path.
What bad things?
Sarah, the girl he was planning to marry, she killed herself.
What?
How did he cope with that?
He became depressed. I did my best to help. Tried so hard to be his friend and bring Jesus into his life, but he wouldn't let me.
I
Maybe
see.
you shouldn't have tried that.
What happened
Maybe-
next?
The Jesus
He
part's a little too
started
much sauce.
doing drugs. He was out of it on more than one occasion, acting all confused out in the hallway. One time, he was so messed up, I had to help him to his bed. I saw lots of paraphernalia.
Oh, wow. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Well, then there was all the women, of course. All those filthy harlots and temptresses.
Oh,
They just
God.
couldn't leave him alone.
Bro. Okay, lady. You should help him as a friend first. The Jesus stuff, that was probably the worst thing you should do. Heads up in real life for anybody. Using religion as a first step to help somebody is not going to convince them to convert, okay? There are better ways to convert someone over. Like, drinking sparkling water is delicious, okay? Now I'm full German. I understand everything, you know? I'm living my German life. But that's one way. No, I'm not German, I don't. You guys have...
Yeah,
you
also
guys...
she should be a little
Oh,
bit
God, yeah.
less judgmental.
Yeah, judgmental. Yeah, exactly. And I don't understand Germans incessant to make their own bread. I don't understand that. I don't understand it.
Inclination to make their own bread.
Yeah, I don't understand that. Their
Well-
bread. Yeah. I don't understand.
I didn't know that was a thing to.
Oh no! I saw it as a joke on a YouTube where a YouTuber was talking about like Europeans. It's like yes, like Germans. We like to do everything on our own. We like to open our own windows. The windows that open the right way out. we like to sparkle our own water. We even like to make our own bread. Hell, my house is a bakery, only for me, of course.
Yeah, there might be something to that stereotype, but I don't think all Germans are really into bread making.
No. The joke I took from him is that you people are very independent, like in the sense of like if I like something, I'm gonna do it. That's what I took from it. It's like okay, you guys are like, yeah, I'll carbonate my own water. It'll save me more money.
What kind of relationship did you have with Eric?
I loved Eric. I truly did, with all my heart.
But it wasn't reciprocated?
I know it was deep down.
Oh,
he just couldn't find a way to convey it.
Oh,
I'm
man.
sure he would realize that one day we were meant to be together. If it wasn't for all those despicable floozies.
Jesus.
She was deluded, I think.
I know, but I also feel super bad for her because she's shut in. It's like, oh man, I don't know how to tell you about this. Maybe you should have been a friend first. Like, maybe you should have been judgmental. This is bad for you as a person.
What can you tell me about Eric's murder?
I wish I had something to share about that horrible day, but I was out like a light after taking something to help me sleep. If I'd been awake,
The fellow
maybe
drug
I could
user,
have
huh?
done something.
Yeah, fellow, you
It
know.
wasn't your fault, Rachel.
She's being all judgmental, and then she's like,
about
"Oh, I
Eric's
took
death?
something to help me."
Yeah, I took a little sleepy pill.
Body,
Jesus pill.
I'm grateful for. I did witness the blood, though, which was horrific enough.
I can imagine.
Just a little bit of a downer, you know.
Did you
A little
notice
downer,
anything
yeah.
out of the ordinary during the days before the murder?
No, nothing. Eric and I hadn't spoken for a while.
So it's safe to say that Eric lost his first girlfriend. It drove him into depression. His life started going down the reams. This soothsayer found him and decided to just wipe him off the face of the earth. So does a soothsayer target people who are down on their luck, or at least have like some kind of like social ill, something wrong with them?
Was Eric seeing a lot of
Soothsayer was
women when he
also a
died?
recluse.
Too many to count. They kept dragging him back into sin. I prayed and I prayed, but they kept on coming. It didn't end until one of those
Maybe he was
Jezebels
invited.
killed him. I know it in my heart. That's what happened.
The fact she knows.
Did any of the women stick out in some way?
Oh god.
Maybe one of them acted suspicious?
Not that I can remember. I'd have to check my. I mean. No.
Oh.
Oh.
You have to check
She
your
got-
what? Your diary?
I misspoke. Don't mind me. I get confused sometimes.
You have a camera. You were spying on him.
That's possible.
Yeah, I think she has a camera. Yeah. Also, she went through every terminology you could insult a woman: harlot, floozy, Jezebel. I'm waiting for the last one where she says the big W. If she says big W, I'm like, all right, hands up, I'm out. All right, I'm out. Okay. Let me ask her about the.
Do you know the Azure
She's a
Sky
piece of
Motel?
work.
Yeah.
That's where the first victim of the Soothsayer was staying. I don't know much else than that, though.
I don't want to show that to her.
Show her you're happy. That would have been funny. It's like, see the joy of my life? This could be you. If you weren't so
Show
crazy.
your good chakra.
My good chakra, yeah, my good chakra.
I don't want to show that to her.
Okay, let me ask her about.
There's a comedy video series about yacht rock 70s 80s
Oh,
music,
really?
and there's a the one of the episodes is about the band Toto, who I'm sure you know
Oh yeah.
from Africa.
Yeah.
and stuff. So it's
Yeah.
about and it's about the song Rosanna in particular, and so there's all these things, but then there's the song is according to that that show's episode where this happens. It's that song Rosanna came from a girl named Rosanna that the guitarist of Toto wanted to get with.
Oh,
But
wow.
She was like, oh, we need to get our root chakras aligned, and he took that as like the root chakra meaning the taint.
Oh, God. That's hilarious.
It's very funny. I'll have to link it to you sometime.
Oh, God.
I don't
I'd
want to
love
ask
to
her
see it.
about that.
Ask her about the
I've
remembrance.
noticed quite a few tokens of remembrance around. It seems Eric will be missed.
You don't know the half of it. This place is nothing but a hollow shell without him.
The place isn't made by one person. You
I know.
are very
I don't want to ask her about that.
Yeah.
I don't want to ask her about that. I don't want to ask her about that. I don't want to show that to her.
Okay, let me ask her about
I
that.
can see that no one has moved into Eric's apartment yet.
Not yet. No. The police haven't allowed it.
Hasn't it been months?
Yeah, it's been months. Hey, it looks like Dark
Yeah.
Shocks is giving
Hey,
you a
Dark
raid.
Shocks.
Yeah, thanks for I appreciate the raid. Hi.
Yeah. Welcome in, Dark Shocks and fellow raider.
Yeah. Hey.
What did you play?
Hey, what were you up to? Hopefully not dealing with a obsessive religious girl who is a shut-in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of dislike that stereotype as
GK3,
well of the religious shut-in who is like super judgmental.
Yeah,
you
it's
continue
super.
Gabriel Knight to be nice.
Yeah. I feel bad because it's like you could hear her voice, like her own like personal suffering, how lonely she is, and it's like, man, you being judgmental is not gonna help you with that.
Yeah. The open-minded.
Have you heard of the Club of Hearts?
Don't be a
I
religious
haven't.
bitch.
Never been there.
Guess you know about Pyre.
Have you ever heard of a drug called Pyre?
Goodness, no. I want nothing to do with drugs.
And yet you take drugs to help you sleep.
Interesting.
Or so you say.
It was a Jesus pill. It was a holy communion. It was a communion.
Do you know who Hannah Verdue is?
I was just trying to
No, I
reach
haven't
Jesus
heard that
Christ.
name before.
Okay, so no. Oh my God, no. But yeah, Dark Shots community, consider dropping if you guys haven't already. Give Summer a follow. Consider dropping me a follow as well. Click Punchy Games as well, and hopefully Summer and I can finish this game in the summer. So I have one summer mystery done. One summer mystery done. Oh God. Wait. Let me see. All right, go to a shop. Make sure you get there.
The deacon killed by the
Yeah, I got
Soothsayer.
some food and drinks or
I
whatever.
know that he was a
Yeah.
prominent figure in charity work all around Cassidy. My pastor even held a sermon in his memory.
That's all he knows. Interesting.
Interesting.
What do you know about Rose Taylor, the first Soothsayer victim?
Not much. I just know that the police think that she was stabbed to death by the same person that murdered Eric.
No need to rehash that. That's all my questions. Thanks.
You're welcome. Bye now.
I would have
and
tried
God
asking
bless
about the other topics, but I'm guessing that
yeah.
she wouldn't have had much
You
to say
too.
about them.
Yeah, I can't
Poor
think of.
girl, this Rachel. She seems to have quite a few issues. I'm not sure how reliable her information on Eric is. In any case, I think I'm done here for today.
Yeah, because I can't. I don't
Yeah.
think she'll know the
It's getting
Soothsayer.
late. I better get back to the
Yeah,
office
I
so I
still
don't end
have
up missing Josh.
To say about it, probably.
Yeah, because like it'd be too like her know about the killer. Yeah. Now I gotta find Josh.
Whether her info about Eric is reliable at all is a big question.
Yeah, I think unironically she knew Eric and took care of him when his life was destroyed. I feel bad that she was in love with somebody who was
Hey,
destructive,
gorgeous.
and it's one of those
Oh, hey,
situations
Josh.
that she thought it
Come
would
on in.
work out. Like, nah, Josh needed more than your help and God. He needed like actual help.
How are
Yeah.
you, bud? Everything going
Yeah,
okay
definitely.
over at the precinct?
Hey,
Yes, things are tense. The higher-ups are breathing down our necks with all this Soothsayer bullshit.
Ooh.
Yeah, I can imagine. But don't you worry. I'm gonna get the Soothsayer out of your hair.
That's so? You know something we don't?
I'm
Maybe.
blanking on who this Josh
Let's
is.
start with a few
Yeah.
questions.
This should be good.
This should be good. He looks straight out of a greaser film, man.
He does, yeah.
Yeah.
Cute photo. What's the story?
Too silly to say out loud. Let's just
Like
say it's me
nobody
going
really
above
has
and
that.
beyond for a case.
I sent her the
Sal
photo.
and Luke
Yeah. I sent her a photo. That was good enough. Let me ask.
So, the Soothsayer. Got any juicy inside info to share?
I wish, but the press is all caught up with me now. I'm not part of the task force, so...
Ah, they're keeping things compartmentalized?
To the extreme. After the press leaks, they put a big lid on the case. Everything's handled on a need-to-know basis.
I
Wow.
see. The feds still aren't involved, though, are they?
Nah, not last I heard. The chief fought tooth and nail for that.
What do you know about Deborah Sinclair?
Like I said, I'm out of the loop on the Soothsayer. I can't give any details on that.
Okay, so you wouldn't. Yeah.
That?
Interesting.
Are you familiar with the King of Kings Catholic Church?
Not really. I just know it was where one of those murders took place.
What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Not much. I didn't even know they existed before they popped up in relation to the killings.
Fair enough.
Are you familiar with the Azure Sky Motel?
You gotta know something.
I am, but only in the context of the Soothsayer case. I'm sure you know those details already.
Dang.
Where's that furry mouse of yours?
Why? You scared, Josh?
In general, no. But that cat of yours is something else.
Except the idea.
Sometimes I regret becoming a PI.
So, quit. Do something else? Who is holding a gun to your head?
You're such a guy, you know that?
That is a guy thing. That is a guy way of thinking. I'm not gonna lie.
I really need another job like the Whitmore affair.
I'm not gonna lie. That is
That
exactly.
case was a pretty big deal, huh?
It single-handedly got my business off the
Just go up
ground.
and change my
But
entire life.
nothing good lasts forever.
So easy.
We're both still stuck in this godforsaken city, huh?
Don't be such a negative Nancy. Where else would you be?
Oh, the day I can answer that question, I'm gone.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Mm.
Damn, you've got a few thick tomes over there. Sleep-inducing reference books?
Yeah, something like that. A friend of mine actually did a great job setting it up for me.
That's
Eileen, I
cool. We've got a bunch at the precinct too. Not that anyone ever uses them.
I don't want to ask him about that.
At least they gotta fix it for me.
Busy board over there. Plenty of work, it looks like.
What's this
I
guy?
wish.
I mean, if he can't
Just
get
outdated
info.
casework.
He's a detective.
Take him down.
Ah,
Yeah.
that's a shame. It'll turn around. Things always do.
I don't want to ask him about that.
Okay, so let me ask him about.
Do you know who Hannah Verdue is?
Sure. Rich socialite with ties to organized crime. She's been on our radar for a while now.
Interesting. Can you
I don't know if you know the
elaborate?
letter.
Yeah, we know that.
Already
Yeah.
said too much.
Well, Lionel knows her, but that's about it. Yeah.
So, you're in the drug unit. You must have heard of Pyre.
Yeah, that's an odd one. Novel narcotic. Highly hallucinogenic.
What is Pyre
What
exactly?
is Pyre exactly?
It's a new product, so we don't have a chemical breakdown yet. But early analysis suggests a synthetic compound. It's usually encapsulated in pills, but supposedly some injected too.
What do you know about the origins of Pyre?
Less than I'd like. We suspect it's locally made, but that's
Local
just a working
drugs.
theory based on the territory we found it in.
And what territory is that?
Within the city limits and surrounding areas.
That junkie.
Do you have any leads on the Pyre dealers?
Nope, and not for lack of trying. These fuckers are friggin' Houdinis. Every meth head has a story about them stranger than the next. Alien abductions, government experiments, you name it.
Yeah.
Huh.
Classic.
What do you think the deal is, personally?
I mean, they're
My
meth
gut feeling is
heads.
that this
Yeah,
is a new
exactly.
actor on the scene, and they're being real careful not to rustle any feathers.
Whose feathers? Rival gangs?
Yep. My informants tell me that there are some bad people out for blood. They don't like competition.
Interesting. Someone told me that Pyre was handed out for
We
free.
know that about.
Is there
Yeah.
any truth to that?
Yeah, I've heard similar stories. I wouldn't read too much into it, though. Things like that are common business tactics in these circles.
Oh, so yeah, okay. Hey, that my crimes TV shows help out. The stuff I know about living in
I mean,
places.
yeah, they're trying to get people hooked on it
Yeah.
by giving it out.
What?
That's news to me. But
Oh.
What is?
it's a new product.
I pressed.
What is?
It's a new.
What?
It's a new.
Okay, I pressed too fast. Okay, I'm too fast.
What about Pyre being connected to the Soothsayer killings?
That's news to me. But they have seniors from narcotics on the task force, so it's possible they're looking at that angle.
Okay. All right. What about the Club of Hearts?
Do you know the Club of Hearts?
Yeah, I'm aware of it. Never seen the place myself, though.
I don't want to ask him about that.
Like, hey, you want to talk to Rachel Wang? She needs help.
I need to ask you a favor. I've got this print
Send a
that I need to
social worker
run.
at least.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah? This have something to do with the Soothsayer?
The less you know, the better, I think.
Huh. Sounds like a risky proposition. What's in it for me?
Well, this girl would be very, very grateful.
That's so? Well, if you put it that way.
Really, Captain?
Here it is.
Okay. No guarantees, though. And it'll take time. Like I said, things are tense at the station right now.
I have faith in you, Josh.
Faith in you? What? Excuse me? The atheist having faith? What's going on here? Anyway. God.
Those aren't your usual colors, are they?
Yeah, normally I wouldn't be caught dead wearing something like this.
I just find it funny that he sent us a photo. Like, who's that Joe? Like, yeah, this is me living my best life. Oh God.
Right next to someone I murdered.
Yeah.
I could, but I think I'd rather keep that to myself for the time being.
One advantage.
I don't want to show that to him.
I asked him about everything. What's what I could ask him about?
I mean, how can she be sure that's a clue advantage she has? I mean, they might have found the fingerprints on something else.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Or they could. Yeah, exactly. So.
It's quite a
I don't want to show
presumption.
that to him.
Yeah.
I don't want to show that to him. What do you know about scrying mirrors?
Not much. I didn't even know they existed before they popped up in relation to the killings.
Okay, so let's see. Let's talk about something in Cat, the phone, the successful stuff. Yeah, town. Nope. Okay. What do I want to ask about these here?
I don't want to show that to him. I don't want to show
Show him
that
the
to him.
taser.
Yeah, why not?
Still got your little bug zapper, huh?
Don't listen to him, Judy. You're the best girl. Oh, yes, you are.
Weirdo. You got your license, right? Get yourself a proper gun.
I'm a PI. I tend to prefer my bad guys to stay alive. They're more talkative that way.
You might change your tune if you get face to face with the Soothsayer.
Yeah, I guess I might.
Still keeping that in your pocket, huh?
I mean, she
Didn't
has
you
all
quit
yours
smoking?
ready used it to
Yeah.
deadly
I did.
effect.
Never quit burning things, though. That's a habit too hard to kick.
Oh God, it's Rihanna. We're
Oh,
giving
wow.
you a 3.
All
Yeah.
the raids today.
Yeah, all the raids today. Yeah.
Hi, Rihanna.
Please stop
I think she
by.
was streaming Baldur's Gate 1, the original Baldur's
Oh,
Gate.
they made. Oh my God, that's great. They actually made a enhanced version of Baldur's Gate 1 to sale on Steam, so that I heard that one's pretty neat too. But yeah,
Nice.
yeah, you know, thank you for the raid though. Appreciate it.
Thanks for stopping by. I have some other things I need to deal with now.
Already? Aren't you a busy bee? Nightcap before I go?
Oh, I wish, but one drink turns into multiple, and you know, this gal ain't got no time for that.
Oh, you're very close to that.
Fine. Well, later, babe.
See ya.
See ya. They want to be ya. It's going well. It's going well. We learned
that's sorted. It might be
things not great.
worthwhile to head over to Lucas. Maybe he's had more luck with some of the clues that
There's
led
a
to
lot
nowhere
of
for
shit
me.
going on. Basically, we're on a murder investigation, but it just keeps getting more complex, and
Yeah.
all these interesting characters related to it.
Yeah, and apparently, shut in religious woman is not a nice person. Leave it that way.
Yeah, and we also potentially murdered a junkie.
Yeah, but don't worry about it. It's a junkie. Let's not think about it.
Come on in.
Everyone's okay with that.
Hey, kid, solve the case yet?
I wish. I just happened to be in the neighborhood. Thought I'd stop by.
Uh-huh. Make yourself at home. Let me know if you want to discuss the case.
Which
Sure
one,
thing, will do.
Lucas or Josh? He has a gun case?
I think I was referring to Josh.
case
but
from
maybe-
Yeah, Josh is
That's
the
where
thing.
Lucas keeps his peace when he's not out in the field.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone knows junkie murder is
No
legal.
way. I can't
Yeah.
stand
Yeah.
that stupid clicking sound. Lucas has worn that old rag forever. The poor thing is
He's
falling
condoned.
apart at the seams. Looks like Lucas has plotted out all the Soothsayer murders here on a map. I don't see any obvious pattern. Just some old case files. I don't need to bother with these.
Also, the nerd Randy, he was a snitch, but he's cool now. But I just can't believe I just can't believe I can't believe murder happened. I don't think what happened to Deborah. Wait, you okay with murder happening? Say what? Randy, what's going on here? Like, Randy, what's going on here? Oh God. Luckily, we didn't really kill him. We just tasered him, and it's okay. We tasered him. He'll be okay. He was snoring, so
Sleeping it
yeah.
off.
He's sleeping it off.
Mhm.
Someone will pick him up.
So, you were in my dream yesterday.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
I was joking
condolences.
about the murder.
Yeah, it was creepy as hell. You
Good old Capital.
about your retirement and turned into a zombie.
Sounds like every other day at the office. You sure you were dreaming, kid?
Yeah, I guess it could have been real life. Anyways, wanna discuss the case?
You bet. What you got?
All right, let's
So
see.
he's investigating the same case as us, but we decided not to work together with him.
Yeah,
on it.
because Kathy is Kathy. Like, even though Lucas clearly wants to do this final case with Kathy, he's not even mad that Kathy made her own business. It's just like Kathy has weird antisocial tendencies that make almost no sense. Legally and morally correct are two different things. Yeah.
Let's talk about Deacon Townsend.
Very true.
Sure. What do you think of that one?
Well, I wonder how the heck the Soothsayer managed to convince him to hang himself.
Yeah.
That's the question, isn't it? Every source I talk to paints the deacon as nothing but a devout Christian.
Yeah.
Maybe he wasn't as devout as he led people to believe. For all we know, he could have been a willing sacrifice.
I don't think so. My gut says he was betrayed by our bad guy.
Your gut, huh? We should probably trust that. It's pretty sizable after all.
Low blow, kid.
I mean, he's kind of he's not off in the way he's thinking about it. Like, maybe the guy was a piece of Gollum only recognized Mongoli. I have no. Okay, that's too far for me.
It's legally correct.
So, that Jane Doe, the burned woman, it's taking some time to ID her, it seems.
Indeed. Whoever she was, it appears she wasn't missed much.
Now ain't that fucking sad? Some trafficking victim, maybe?
It's possible. Vulnerable people like that are often preyed upon by serial killers.
I guess so. But I don't know, this guy seems more unpredictable than your average murderer.
Agreed. We shouldn't forget that our guy has a tendency to defy pattern.
Also, all of the victims are full of fire, this mysterious, crazy drug.
Yeah, exactly.
The
Or
Soothsayer
connected
is
to
turning
it.
out to be quite an absorbing case.
Are you sure it's the case? I can see those dollar signs in your eyes.
Oh, don't get me wrong, I am itching for that money, but I mean, it's not every day we get to investigate a serial killer, right?
It's definitely a first, even for this old timer.
Anyway, I haven't found any solid links between the victims. Have you? They seem arbitrarily chosen to me.
A varied bunch indeed.
Yeah.
Different genders, ages, occupations, social class. Not much in common between the 5 murder scenes either. I'm as stumped as you.
Yep.
So, Deborah Sinclair, huh? I gotta say, the Soothsayer is gutsy going after a celebrity like that.
Gutsy or riddled with hubris? That's the question. Hopefully it's the latter, and he got sloppy somewhere.
Luckily for me, the cops were the sloppy ones. I found a little something they left behind in the cabin.
Atta girl. No such luck for me. I went there and some weird-ass fan of Sinclair got in my way.
Weird-ass fan.
Oh, God. Bested by Randy? You're losing it, Lucas.
Bah. I bet that chubby paraplegic took a quick look at a girl like you and let you do whatever the hell you wanted.
You wish. Take your sexist excuses elsewhere, old man.
That's true. We had to pay a
What'd you
quiz.
find anyway?
We had to pass a quiz. You didn't do
nothing
anything.
big, just a fingerprint on a mirror shard.
Holy moly. That could break the case wide open.
Don't I know it? I asked a contact at the KPD to run it for me.
Trustworthy, I hope? You might as well take that shit to the task force.
Nah, it's all good. Unlike my boy Randy, this guy actually wants to get in my pants.
Oh. Okay. Oh. Wow. Kathy.
That's a good assessment.
That was a good assessment, yeah. It's not off like
Yeah,
Kathy.
using Josh.
Yeah, I'll be really grateful. I'm like, Kathy, are you saying what I'm saying? Oh no. Kathy, no. You're a Christian. After all the Christian stuff you learned from Rachel and Elaine, no.
Yeah, I don't think there's lessons to stick with Kathy.
Do you know much
Jesus
about
is watching. Jesus is
No, I only
watching.
know it in relation to the murder.
Jesus is watching and judging you.
Jesus
What's your
judging
take on
you.
the scrying mirrors?
Honestly,
I
man,
don't
I
think it's just calling cards. Whatever drives out that guy, the mirrors play an important part.
Yeah, probably some fucked up occult ritual. Reverend Winters thought the murder scene looked like a sacrificial room.
Yep.
Oh, wow. That old grouch talked to you. He wouldn't give me the time of day. I'm impressed.
What can I say? I'm
a people person. Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah. It's I also think that like when they say like Jesus is watching, then like only certain psychopaths say like he's also judging. Like no, he wouldn't judge. That's his whole thing. He doesn't judge. Okay, that's the whole point. I swear to God. I say this as like a person's raised Catholic, and like I like, wow, a lot of you guys are unironically bad people. Unironically.
What are your thoughts on the second victim, Eric Holloway?
Well, I'm not surprised the cops got it wrong at first. He certainly fits the profile of a suicide victim, given the rumors of depression and what happened to his ex, Sarah.
Right.
Oh yeah, maybe that's why the Soothsayer chose him?
Could be. It'd certainly be easier to isolate a vulnerable person like that. Did you go to the apartment building?
How would you know though?
I did. Managed to squeeze some info out of the neighbor next door. Had to grit my teeth and pretend to be a devout Christian, but I powered through it.
Probably not the last time you had to do that. What did you learn then?
Well, apparently Eric had a drug problem. And he was also engaging in a lot of casual hookups.
Interesting. I suppose it's not uncommon to get caught up in addictions after a trauma like that.
True. Yeah. Yeah. Like my last trauma, I got addicted to liquid death. I still am, but you know, I don't have any trauma whatsoever. I just can I get another can, please? Can I get another can? Oh god.
Rose Taylor, the first victim. I hit kind of a brick wall there.
Yeah, been a while since that one.
Every time I see
Husband wasn't very agreeable, I take
thing
it.
on Discord say
He
liquid
told
death
me, and I
stand
quote,
user.
"Be
Yeah.
and die."
Like, man,
Well,
Getselious
I
is
caught the guy
really
before he
into
got
that
fed
stuff.
up with us.
It's
He had
it's
some
look.
interesting things to say.
Oh, look, yeah.
Oh, do tell.
You tell.
Now, quid pro quo, remember? What do I get?
Not sure. Let's keep talking. Maybe I know something you don't.
Oh, we already shared something.
Yeah. Yeah, so basically like I want to say a couple of years ago, I was overweight. I was hitting like high pounds, and I started working out, losing weight, changed aspects of my diet, and one of the things that helped me lose weight was just cutting out sugar. So I started drinking Liquid Death. They had teas and waters and whatnot, and I still drink it to this day. And now I weigh less than I weighed in high school. So I'm like, yeah. So it's like, yeah, I'm just a Liquid Death stand user. I just drink Liquid Death anywhere. I know I have drunken every flavor they made. I'm not joking. I drunk every flavor they made. I can tell you which is good, which is bad.
I should give it a try because I see more and more of it, and I don't know. I've never tried it, so I have no idea if it's good or my cup of it. Yeah.
They have water, sparkling water flavor, teas, and now soda-esque flavor. If that's your jam.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, I gotta grab one. I gotta grab one, so I'll be right back. Actually, I don't need Liquid Death. I'll just drink. My seltzer water's still here. I didn't finish it, so I'm gonna put some ice and be right back.
Nice.
Okay.
I can order it from Amazon, but nah, it's out. Yeah, at least on the Belgian Amazon. Might not be so easy to get over here.
Cool, got some ice. I'm back. I heard you said I heard that they sold on Amazon Belgian. Like that'd be great. But yeah, the price points
just.
Maybe you can find it at a grocery mart. You can find it. Maybe you can find it at a grocery mart. Yeah.
I mean, if I just Google buy Liquid Death in Belgium or in the Netherlands, I find some online stores that sell, American products that sell it, but that's expensive.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
I might be able to find it elsewhere, but
yeah, it could be. And I totally forgot what's happening in the world. That apparently we're not us and the rest of the world are friends anymore. So we're doing a lot of stupid stuff. So yeah, that could be affecting anything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, for those kind of. There's a lot of products that are like mainly American and are hard to find elsewhere.
Yeah.
So,
like offhand. So, I obviously into anime. One of my favorite. I support a couple of VTubers, and Hololive is based in Japan. They sell some products from their website, like anniversary packs, whatever, blah blah, right? And it's like this year I couldn't have bought no products whatsoever because of the tariffs. Basically, the tariffs were so bad that if I kid you not, let's say I was gonna buy, because I usually buy T-shirts or cups or whatever, so I was gonna buy 2 T-shirts and I'll buy 2 T-shirts and like a fanny pack. It in USD it would have been about $70. With the tariff at the time, it jumped to $300. That's all I gotta say.
What?
Yeah.
That's times 4, roughly.
Yeah. And it's like now it's lowered down to like $150. I'm like, I'm not paying $150 for international shipping. Thank you very much.
That's insane.
Yeah, so I was like, thanks, President guy. Thanks.
What do you know about the Azure Sky Motel?
Well, we both know that the first killing took place there. Other than that, I don't have any interesting tidbits to share. Seems like any other motel.
Yeah, that's my take too.
Anything else?
What do you think of the pyre angle?
The what angle?
Oh, wow, Lucas. Am I ahead of you already?
Looks that way. Perhaps it's time for a trade.
How about Rose's husband? Sounds like he told you something juicy.
Sure, that's a fair trade. Ladies first?
If you insist. So, apparently, there's this new drug on the street called pyre. And the Soothsayer victims all had it in their bloodstream when they died.
Whoa. If this information is good, it must be part of the Soothsayer's MO.
Exactly.
Yes. It could also explain why some of the victims didn't resist, right? Pyre is a powerful hallucinogen, so they probably didn't even realize what was happening.
Not a bad deal.
Oh, it says I failed to connect, and I gotta restart my stream.
Oh.
I'll be right back.
Let me see if the stream is down on your
My-
end.
Yeah, I think it's referring to YouTube. I think.
No, okay. Twitch is still up.
Nope, it's still there. It's just it's just OBS being weird.
Are you live on the Outerhaven on YouTube?
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah. It's just OBS being weird because I still see myself live there. Yeah.
Yeah, it is showing that you're live. So
It's just OBS being weird. Yeah. I'll let OBS have that one for the homies. You know.
Damn it, OBS.
Yeah.
Eerie. What else do you know about the drug den?
Your turn first. Orson Taylor.
Fair enough. So he and his wife, their marriage was a train wreck. They were going through a divorce.
Right, we guessed that.
Every other marriage in '98. Did he tell you why?
No, but I can read between the lines. Infidelity on her part.
Wow.
Got anything concrete on this supposed lover?
Nope, and not for a lack of trying. I suspect the guy probably doesn't want to deal with the publicity after the murder, even if he had nothing to do with it.
Hardly more than a hunch, Lucas.
Fair.
What else have you got?
Well, you're aware of what line of work Rose was in, right?
The
Nursing.
paper said she was a nurse. Why?
I dug up her employment history, and guess where she used to work a couple of years back?
Enough build-up, Lucas. Out with it.
Your mom's place, Angstrom's.
Oh, fuck. Really? That's
So
one hell
Kathy's
of a
mom is
coincidence.
in.
Was in that mental health? Yeah, exactly.
Have you seen your mother lately?
I don't want to talk about it.
Well, do with this what you will. Maybe she knows something about Rose. That's all I got. Your turn.
All right.
Yeah.
So the Pyre dealers like privacy, and they've managed to stay out of reach of both the law and rival criminals.
Interesting. How'd they manage to do that?
Obscure dealing practices for one. I haven't got any first-hand information, but rumors say that they find dope fiends and give them Pyre for free.
Huh, very strange. I'll need to look into this further.
You do that. As for me, I guess I'll have to go to Ingstrom's tomorrow. Fuck me.
Well, that sounds like fun. Yeah.
If I had to do any of the
Do you
characters
know
in
who
this
Hannah
game,
Verdue is?
Yeah.
Nah, should I?
Not really, just curious. Do you know the Club of Hearts?
Nope. Any relation to the murders?
He's definitely looking into that
This
angle.
might be a useful source there. I don't want to ask him about that.
I'm gonna show him my would you like to see the joy in my face? The joy.
the pure and utter bliss.
Yeah.
A trench coat wearing, cigar smoking whiskey drinker. Man, you really are a walking caricature of a PI.
Well, at least one of us is a proper gumshoe.
Touche. I don't want to ask him about that.
Ask him about the gun.
Damn. Those cigars are giving me some serious cravings.
Don't even think about it. I ain't sharing those babies. Only for special occasions.
Wow.
The brick wall outside my office window sure makes me wish I'd appreciated the view here more.
Yeah, I never get tired of it. And I've watched sunsets from here since, well, way before you were born, believe it or not.
That mob case way back when was pretty wild, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wildest case of my career.
Wanna tell the story again?
Maybe when we're done with the Soothsayer. You know how long that tale is. And we both got work to do.
All business today, huh? Fine.
Not gonna lie, if they did make a spin-off game, I like to cover that case. Lucas is very interesting. I know he's a typical PI, but he's kind of interesting. He takes the sarcasm
I like
well.
their dynamic.
Yeah, I like the dynamic. Yeah, sorry.
I don't want to ask him about that. Hawaii still the retirement plan?
Betcha. Just 2 more years.
That's what you said 2 years ago. Admit it, you'd be bored out of your mind on some beach.
Maybe, but that's the plan. And when I snatch this reward from under your nose, I'm all set.
Oh, dream on, buddy. One of these days, someone is going to mistake you for an actual bum in that raggedy old coat of yours.
Shows what you know, kid. Can't get any better than a tailored Mason and Thorn. Besides, we both know who of us is more likely to end up on the street.
Oh, quiet old man.
Wow.
Wow. He's like, not today,
He
kid.
might not be entirely wrong, but
Yeah, he's not there.
Are you still keeping in touch with the guys from Knob?
still
Of course.
quite a thing to say.
It's my turn to host our regular get-together in July. Can't wait to show the boys around town.
So he's been in Interesting.
Hmm. Yeah, his age, but
Yeah. It was a good time. It was the best of times. It was the worst of times, I guess. Nom was
I
a
think
terrible
that's all I
war.
got
Should have got
today.
involved. That's all I gotta say. It was
Yeah.
not.
Stick around for a bit if you want. I'll be up late with this paperwork anyway.
Thanks.
definitely one of the
I just
many
might.
dark stains in the history of the U.S.
Yeah, it's like this guy called Henry Kissinger. Anyway, he's dead now, but he was probably pretty evil. Just just pretty evil.
Probably. Yeah.
Probably, yeah. He done some the kids call the war crimes.
Yeah.
The war crimes. Like it's like what was it? It's meant. Oh wait, let me ask him about the brooch.
I don't want to ask him about that.
Darn, I thought he'll know the people in the photo. All right, I guess I got nothing else to ask him about. Yeah.
Thanks, Lucas. I need to get some sleep now. Talk another day, yeah?
Sure. See you around, kiddo.
See ya.
So I guess this will be the end of day 2.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh, it is. Yep. Oh,
Uh-oh.
Huh? What's that noise?
not good. What the?
Oh, ew, Mildred, gross. Bon appetit, you little monster.
Is that a
I'm going back
mouse?
to bed.
Yeah, I think it's a rat. Yeah, mouse for you.
Alright, yeah. Okay.
Holy!
Everyone's here. It's been a busy house. The colors are just right. And we are all so very, very proud.
Well,
Oh, fuck.
yeah, I figured it had to be a nightmare.
Yeah. This is definitely her chakra and misaligned. She did not do. Yeah.
It's because she pretended to be Christian.
Yeah. Oh god. Oh, god.
Okay, Kathy. Time to get out there and confront the rain. And Mom.
And mom. Oh god, that's crazy. All right, I'm gonna
Yeah.
save it here, and we'll do day 3 next stream in the future.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be
Sounds
sure to.
good.
Yeah. Be sure to follow myself, Getselious, and follow Summer, her channel, so you'll be updated next time we go live with the collab stream. It's been a fun one as always. And remember, Henry Kissinger did everything wrong. That is not a joke. He did those things. He did everything wrong.
I mean, that's an important takeaway for sure.
Yeah, as well as don't pretend to be Christian, and don't. It's a bad idea to be a shut-in and stalk your neighbor. I'm sorry, stalking your neighbor is a bad idea. Just. All right, so. That's going to do it for this stream. I hope to see you guys all in the next one. I'll post my schedule up Monday. Next week is going to be 4th of July week. So I'll probably be streaming a bit longer, more days. So I'll let you guys know about that when I get it up. So hope to see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye, everybody.
Cool.
Okay. Oh no, I pressed the end stream function on YouTube and it didn't end it. It's like, are you sure you want to end your stream? I did end my